All right. Welcome to the stream once again. We are doing a watch along for week 8 of the WPF. As you know, we don't typically do these streams alone, even though we did that last week because, you know, everybody hated me and they didn't want to be my friends last week. So I did get someone on for this week. We have the Freezing Lad, which is the name he wanted himself. Don't yell at me, Mr. TJP.
What's up, everyone? The Freezing Lad is there.
Yeah, Frosty, if you got someone to square, like if you want to square up, you do it to TJP because I didn't choose that name. He did.
Well, I choose it because that's a representative of my season, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, so we're gonna be watching. We unfortunately will be watching one less game than we usually do because there's one of the games that didn't get played, and then as usual we don't watch the game I was playing in. So it'll be a little bit shorter, but you know, it is what it is. And then I remember next week and the following week, there won't be any watch-alongs because we watched the entirety of playoffs in one. I did reach out and try to make some agreements for the finals playoffs, watch-along and all that. So look forward to that, everyone. But yeah, we're going to be watching this in reverse order. The game that didn't get played was the Muffins versus Herbie. We're not watching me versus Dashing. So the first game we're going to be watching will be the Volume versus Oral. And we are watching Uru. Oral side.
Do we have the matchup?
I'm assuming he might show. I don't know.
Delta, this is our week 8.
As usual, let me know in the chat if the audio is like fine. Also, if TGP needs to be turned up, down, stuff like that.
We have a pretty intimidating opponent today. We have Iron Valiant, Hisuian Samurott, Terra Iron Boulder, Zapdos, Latios, Galarian Weezing, Terra Empoleon, Serena, Palisand, and Terra Crocolore. Obviously, some of these are
Terra Crocolore. So we have the matchup here, so we can talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. I was like, he got 4 Terras, but I just saw Isabella with 2 forms.
Yeah, yeah. It's because he's putting Melo on with both forms. Yeah, so it's only 3. It's only 3.
Yeah.
I mean, Crocodile wins. Like come on.
Yeah, he kind of walls every physical offensive from his side, plus unaware. So Garchomp isn't a threat and can go for a Terra Ghost or something. Maybe not Terra Ghost, but
I mean, I was just joking for sure.
No. I'm not joking. I'm serious. Crocodile, I remember I thought multiple times putting the work. So I'm a firm believer of Crocodile. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you're another one, but yeah, I'm a believer of Crocodile.
No, I mean, I think Crocodile can be fine. I just don't know if it's worth wasting the Terra on in this matchup. But kind of like Frost, it's the OU Gen 19, the volume just have here. Valiant with the spikes and everything. I think, let's see. I think Garchomp is going to be kind of interesting because Galarian Weezing is of course a really good answer. Actually, maybe Garchomp is not that good because Valiant and Boulder can both just outspeed it with a booster. You have the Galarian Weezing and you even have Zapdos, which is not half bad. Never mind, Garchomp is actually not that good here. I'll take it back.
Plus, the Serena kind of can wall because
he's not the biggest threat of all time.
Just the black hole.
This might just be me and with the whole Gen 9 one, but I cannot see Serena wall goddamn Garchomp anymore. It's just
could be a little
one sword stance with loaded dice scale shot, and that Serena is quivering.
They all have their purpose.
It's not a lot of chip you need. It's not a lot of chip you need from there.
Latios and Weezing are probably all guarantees. Iron Boulder is more than likely going to come as his proper Terra captain, and I think he could do
either
Zapdos, Empoleon, or Serena. Really, any of those. Samurott just has a really decent offensive matchup here. I think it kind of just clicks dark moves really into my entire team, right? If I go into Bisharp, it forces me to Terra because he could have Sacred Sword. Clefable doesn't want to take Razor Shells, but doesn't have to because that extra boost.
Yeah, I guess outside of Clefable, you don't have a good Mon to switch into Samurott because it's do you bring Phalanx? But I mean, Phalanx is not bulky enough, and then I guess you can bring Bisharp, but if you don't Terra it, then Sacred Sword is gonna turn you inside out. So yeah, Samurott is a little bit annoying. It's pretty free.
Its ability sharpness is not something that Clefable ignores through unaware, obviously, so it does take a very perceptible chunk every time it comes in on something like Razor Shell.
For sure, Samurott will be there from volume side. Samurott, the first 3 will be there. Plus, Iron Boulder is their captain, then after that, you can maybe hope for Weezing. Maybe Palisand if you want to.
In which case,
I think Palisand wall.
Pretty good offensively here. It's
kind of never mind Palisand.
Probably say his team would be Iron Valiant.
Yeah, first 3, Galarian Weezing, Empoleon, and Zapdos maybe, or even Latios.
I'm not gonna make any guesses though. If I don't see Samurai,
So this Super can do a lot of damage to Fable,
this battle,
probably
I
to
am
death.
going this I'm actually really excited about this team. I get to bring Terra Fairy Bisharp for this week, which does really well.
We'll bring Terra Bishop with Fairy too. Okay, that's kind of cool. So I guess that's the way we're dealing with Samurai to an extent. Like, I'm not saying it's the best because Original is still gonna hurt, but it's pretty bulky with the EV line.
In order to hit damage for hit Palisand really hard,
and you got a lot of the
HP.
HP.
Priority for Iron Boulder. I just need Terra Blast to hit a majority of his team. Iron Valiant, Samurai, Latios are all hit super effectively by that. And then Iron Head hits Weezing super effectively, hits Serena really hard. Zapdos can't switch in on Terra Blast too easily because I think it takes like 50% to a SD Terra Blast if it's like max Fizz Def.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I'm sure
see that.
but like this is a really powerful Pokemon. This Pokemon's gonna hit it really hard. Otherwise, it's pretty standard. I think.
So, okay, so I kind of get that he went like Fairy to, I guess, resist Ceaseless, but I actually think Electric would not have been bad here either.
Like max speeds or like,
because like it gives you a better typing to deal with Zapdos, like because you defensively it can't really touch you, and then you also have super effective for a non-Terra Empoleon.
Probably, and then the rest was kind of forced into bulk. This is like barely surviving 3 hits from Iron Boulder's Mighty Cleave or something like that is what the investment here is doing. Otherwise, just max attack. We have a Rocky Helmet Garchomp set, so this is in case he defense Samurai lead. It means I can kind of just leave Rotom, which is going to be Choice Scar, so I can always outspeed Samurai. So I can hit it with something like a modest Volt Switch and then pivot directly into Garchomp, because if he does go for
me personally, I'm not a believer of defensive Garchomp.
Like,
you're not a believer? What?
I don't know, like. I'm not a fan. I wouldn't say I'm not a believer. I'm just not a fan.
I mean, that's fair. Like, I like my offensive Guardian, but he can be a very good defensive. Like, the Rocky Helmet,
but I don't. I like if I ever draft a Garchomp, I don't think I will play like a defensive Garchomp. I will always be offensive, like loaded dice with Scale Shot, First Dance, and stuff like that.
On his team, aside like that doesn't have like a respectable bulk and is not resistant or immune to Earthquake. So like Latios, Weezing, Serena are all going to be pretty powerful into me. Palisand is not something that I'm necessarily afraid of with Garchomp, and then Crocodile is obviously not really a threat.
I'm not watching
Serena, which albeit are threats,
stats, but I'm sure people will like or something.
Oh yeah. I mean, right now they haven't said. Right now, there's no one's talked about Garchomp. But there might be a. It was like Proxy is pretty excited about Bisharp because I know he's a massive Bisharp fan.
And then I'm just going to spikes and crazy this week. I think I'm just barely faster.
Bisharp is him.
Then like
Bisharp can do a lot of.
Serena, I think is probably what I went for here. Maybe Jolly Serena, just to be faster than it. And then I put a little bit into attack. I'm just bulky enough to live a Moonblast from Iron Valiant after Rocks, if I'm not mistaken. And then the rest was pumped into physical defense, so I don't take as much from Samurott. I have Protective Pads Meloetta with my iconic Psychic Relic Song close combat.
Okay, so he's running mixed, kind of. Because yeah, no, it's mixed.
Yeah, really. That's one thing I kind of hate about Meloetta is to change the form you need to use the move. It would have been like a move, like a bit like Dragon Ascent with Rayquaza or Sacred Sword with Galio. Like you have, if you have this specific move, you can be in Paris form permanently, or if you don't have it, you're in Meloetta form, area form. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but the base form, or even an item, it would be nice.
No, I agree. I think most people agree that like if the Meloettas were separated, it would be very nice because like the period form is low key like way better.
I'm literally expecting it to
it's thriller, but it's so hard and so fast.
It's literally like the most standard Choice Scarf set: Volt Switch, Hydro, Thunder Wave, and Trick. We have Booster Energy Iron Moth, the most standard set possible. Fiery Dance, Sludge Wave, Energy Ball Substitute with Terra Grass. Just Booster Energy Iron Moth again. By the way, Meloetta, Terra Fairy, just as same as Bisharp. So these are both Terra Fairy. He is Terra Grass, and then Talonflame is just a very standard defense.
Oh, he's bringing all 3 Terra Captains. That's kind of interesting, actually.
Needed to be standard so that I had something more comfortable.
I just realized that Meloetta can be good in this matchup, like. Especially if it goes with Terra Fairy.
Yeah, I mean it didn't have Terra Blast, but I guess you do hit most stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no,
because
you hit everything anyway, so you don't really need it.
You can come back to Galacto, Psychic, and Relic Trunk. So Psychic takes care of the losing, so come back to Empoleon, to Galacto, to Latios. Then yeah, the rest is just either Psychic can also do a lot of damage to Iron Valiant, and yeah, the rest is more like.
So I'm gonna quickly say, are you turning your phone like from side to side or something? Because like your mic quality changes like all the time.
Me? I didn't pick that. Oh, yeah.
Like the mic quality changes like rapidly all the time.
Is that better?
No, it was better before. Like.
I didn't change nothing. That's
Garchomp isn't that bad. As a lead. I can kind of click Dragon Tail into every.
Yeah, no, Frost is also right. There's no Zapdos.
Let's kick it off with Meloetta.
Which, like, I felt like Zapdos was pretty good. I mean, no, I think Zapdos is pretty good. Like, it's bulky enough to take hits from almost anything that's not Excalibur. It can pivot. I don't know.
The last week of the WPF Delta.
And Parallel stuff. Alright, the worst status.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Frosty. It goes from FaceTime on an older iPhone to actual mic. It literally like switches up. Like that. That is what happens.
Iron Boulder and Terra Grass and Polion.
For me?
Yeah, for you. Yeah, you. Who else? There's no one else in the call.
I mean, like no, because I didn't stress nothing. I was like, I hold my phone the same way. So that I'm what?
I feel like Barchop isn't that bad.
No, so it's because he's on his phone, Frosty said, so that's kind of why.
Actually.
But I still don't understand how it changes all the time. That's what I'm the most like. I don't know how that's happening.
Match up into everything. Versus Garchomp
is kind of really good. To be honest, I think there's nothing because that's why I'm surprised. Like, because last time I was on my phone and it was good. Yeah. So.
Okay, now it sounds good. Now it sounds good. Okay. Like right now.
Okay.
What are you doing right now?
Nothing.
Okay, but you must be holding your phone like some way, you know? That's what I mean.
Well, my two hands are my phone. I'm holding my two hands. Maybe like that's better?
Yeah, I mean,
right, let's see how this goes.
Sometimes. Also, hi Aquatic, what's to the stream? Hi Aquatic.
Meloetta into Serena.
Yeah, very sorry guys, I have no power at the moment, so
yeah. Pretty decently powerful into it, but it just means like I'm forced to take a knockoff. I just really don't want to do that. I could go out into Iron, or into jump kick. My jump kick could just be the death.
I'm wondering if it's bulky to Serena or if it is offensive to Serena.
I mean, it can be bulky offensive, like I think like a somewhat attack invested with enough bulk to take certain hits. I could definitely see that.
Relic Song is a fine move to click here. Let's just click Relic Song. I'm not gonna be
that's one thing I need to draft. I need to try to draft that thing.
Serena?
Which I just don't think is gonna happen. So we're gonna play this.
Yeah.
There is not a lot of people that say that.
No, I have to. I'm not sure. Like, it's just like one of those mon like I never draft.
Like maybe back in Gen like 8, people were like, yeah, no, Serena, but now it's like Serena is the emergency spin. Like you need some emergency spin, you pick up Serena.
That is definitely something I gotta be cautious about. You could go Weezing here.
Well,
maybe I just switch because I don't really want to bother about this.
Because it's like 90 in bulk and like in defense and CDF. I just forgot the HP though. But it's still bulky and can hit 120 in attack, which is a lot. Okay. Well, not a lot. Maybe good. Decent. It is decent. Yeah, I need to draft it. Then and like you got to come good coverage.
So it is kind of funny to use Frosty. Do you say good priority control? Yeah, if Serena was faster. The problem is it's slow as hell. So there's not that many time it takes advantage of the ability. Like you have to kind of be Trishkov to do that. Honestly,
you know, he should definitely switch here. I think clicking Roost isn't so bad. I probably just click U-turn though. I click U-turn and go out straight into like Rotom Waft. Hydro Pump does like 30%.
I almost drafted the Talonflame in my range team.
Spin is good, right?
Maybe, but I don't know.
Let me try Specs Hurricane. Priority with Talonflame. Probably nice.
I like how Bob just comes in, no other message, just Serena is poop. See, Bob, that's why we understand each other, even though you have bad dragon opinions.
It's like probably adamant, to be honest. He did stay in, and I'm faster still, so that makes me think.
I still do this in Serena. I'm not sure when, but one day I will.
For sure.
Well, maybe in Gen 10. If it is in Gen 10.
Wait, one day you will what? Sorry?
Just the Serena. We'll see.
There's no goddamn way. I guess if I went Chomp, that was definitely a good thing for him to do. I'm Scarf, I should be always faster. I should just click Hydro Pump, because Hydro Pump should be a pretty clean KO. I mean, missing sucks, but I'm definitely Scarf, so there's a chance he probably
Mimo on weakness policy, Serena misses his power on the opposing dominant to the game. Yeah, you know, that happens.
I'm shocked you went Triple Axel, because Triple Axel has 3 chances to burn me. I mean,
that's why I don't get dragons unless all the Garchomp serve to me on a ladder.
He might be Covert Cloak on this, that's why he's not.
Okay, but then my take is I don't think Pold is that good. Like I think it's good. Like I think it's one of the better draft mods. I don't think it's bannable good.
What does it really mean for him? It means he can go out into like.
That's my take. Yeah, Dragapult. Yeah.
Well, Dragapult, it is. The problem with Dragapult is you cannot know what type of Dragapult it is until you face it.
Okay,
So
but
you
that's
have
like,
kind of.
I'm sorry, but
But
that's
it's
like
not.
that's like half the mons. Like when you're facing
No,
certain
I know.
mons, you don't know what you're facing, you know?
No, I know. But what I was
Into your
about to say
talent
is
lane,
like
or
it's not
maybe
like
Mellow
because
Weather.
of
I
that
think talent
you
lane's
cannot
probably
be
the one to go
that
for, so let's
bannable.
get a
It's
good
not
off.
like a Florida main or a Chiyu like type of thing. Like
Maybe quite a bit of
those
damage
two
there,
like can
50%, maybe not
nuke
enough.
stuff. Dragapult
I could go
can
out
nuke,
into
but still have
Pitch
different
Shark, but
walls
if
and
he
like
goes
can
for Aura
play
Sphere, I'm pretty sure
around
I just dropped.
and like it's not that bad. Like it's just a very very
Pitch
good
Shark.
mon,
Yeah, Aura Sphere is a guaranteed KO.
especially in draft.
Mellow Weather should not take very much damage to this.
I agree. I'm still saying it 9/10 if it gets to me.
Aura
See,
Sphere is 10%. Draco Meteor doesn't
it
reveal.
depends. It depends on
It does
what
damage
else
as
is
well.
around. Like
It's fine.
I
Just
might
kind of
do it
Pokemon is safe
now
for
just because I
honest.
haven't used Polt in Gen 9 at all. So I would be like, okay, let me try Polt. But realistically, if I were to do it, like someone told me like draft them on you want the most that you think you can use the best, it wouldn't be Polt.
If he goes for Draco, then I know he's not locked in. But that Aura Sphere
What's your
takes a lot
favorite
of
draft
damage.
mon
I
then?
believe I've taken
Like the
shit
one you
right
really
to
want
X-Men.
to draft like almost
My
every time.
favorite
Like,
draft mon of all time is Aurora.
Like 40, I'm at like 55%.
oh yeah, well I
This
mean in Gen.
series,
Let me be
loses
more
damage,
specific in Gen 9.
or I
I will
guess
say.
Gen 9, okay, when we're constituting favorite, how because like there's difference between what I think is the best and the one I'm the best at using and what I think might be my favorite.
Okay, yeah, like let me say like more like in a battle way, like competitively, like your favorite competitively, not your favorite like to draft,
The
but
best like top tier that I like to use and I tend to use well is Iron Valiant.
Rangers
No,
probably
bar
just,
none.
adamant. So this
Oh,
could be a kill
yeah,
here.
that
If he
thing
goes
is
for Draco,
really
then
mana.
it'll kill, which it most definitely does. Yeah, alright, that's kill on Mellow. That's totally fine. As they neutered Latios
Bye,
online, so
Melota.
I'm very weak. I could just go out into like Iron Moth, but I think I am going to go Bisharp. Bisharp threatens it out with a Sucker Punch.
Yeah, no, yeah. You go Bishop, you just Sword Stance here for free.
Do I go for like Terra and Sword Stance? I don't think I'm threatened by this.
It's -2. Like, I don't even think you need to Terra, honestly.
Nothing on his team should be capable of KOing me. And I should always be able to get an
I don't think you need to Terra. I think you can like wait.
Maybe because Aurora Sphere.
Like Iron Boulder does not come out because it's going to always be weak to the Iron.
It's -2. You'll eat the Aura Sphere anyway.
So Iron Boulder doesn't do any damage in the first place. It does like 30% with Mighty Cleave, 35% at
Yeah,
most
I
with Mighty
think
Cleave.
Gladius would stay in anyway, because he will be scared of the
Oh
sucker
yeah, no,
punch.
I don't think Gladius is staying in. No. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you need to Terra here. Like, I think waiting a turn with the Terra so you have it for mind games later would be better.
This isn't really Pokemon into me. I guess that's Flash Cannon.
See,
If
this is
only
where
at the price of
so this is where the Terra Electric would be very nice because right now you have Iron Head, Terra Blast, and Sucker Punch into this Empoleon. This Empoleon can absolutely win this 1v1 if it's played correctly.
How much does Flash Cannon do? 78%. On the Flash Cannon, I think I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, see, we Sword Stance wasted our Terra. So one, we shouldn't have Terra. Well, we didn't waste the Terra, but we didn't have to Terra yet. Like we could have waited. And again, I stand by. It should have been Terra Electric, I think.
Back into Bisharp if needed.
But I'm wondering why the Terra Sphere is that because of Iron Boulder, Iron Valiant. What else? I don't remember any fighting type.
Cool.
God.
No, I think it was mostly because of Samurai, like being able to resist siege sets or whatnot.
Yeah.
I got a scout for Ice Beam, particularly.
But yeah, Terra Electric would have been better because
I honestly think Val is the best draft man of all. A friend of mine thinks Meow takes the time. Okay. I'm sorry. I understand that Meow is like super popular and it is very, very well liked. A lot of people think it's good. There's no shot it's the best one. No shot. I refuse to believe that.
Mascara is not the best one. Mascara is a bit linear. Like it is a bit like.
You think Darkrai is the best draft mon?
Me?
I
thought you just said Darkrai. That's why I was like.
No, I agree about Meow. Like Meow is not the best one. Darkrai, like I never try it, and like every time I see it, I'm like, okay, like not that much of a threat.
Decent chip.
Yeah.
I was saying like it's almost like Iron Bundle. It's a bit linear. Like when you see Masquerada, you already know most of the time what it will do, so it can be easier to scrap against it.
I don't fully agree with that. I do think Meow has like a decent variety of sets. I just don't think it's like the best. I think
better
it's,
than.
So Sucker Punch might still be my move, but hey, let's say he's not interested in setting up and he wants to switch out. I'm gonna go for Terra Blast here. His only switch.
It's just the move pool like that can be a bit like problematic.
Weezing is still not something he wants to go out into, especially because.
And again, I'm on the like. Why are we? I feel like. So I get the fairy from like a defensive standpoint, but I feel like either our choices of moves or like the overall decision that came here
That's a threat now.
Oh wait, he got the Defiant though.
And if I see
I just think like electric would have been.
nice. Or I should justify trying to swap out because I don't know though.
Meow can run mix if needed, but a bad build locks it into a choice item. Yeah, but you could also like run support with like spikes and whatnot. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I think Meow does have a variety of sets. Like it definitely does.
Probably gonna be able to kill me here.
I also did go back and watch a video with Hackshot and first one hit KOing a Hydreigon was insane. Yeah, that's because Hydreigon sucks.
I don't know. I need to bother. I think I probably just
That's for A12 and Bob out there.
If he does switch out into something, I just paralyze it. Like Iron Valiant, I always paralyze Iron Valiant. Because if it isn't ever.
Why you hate it? Why you hate?
Oh no, I don't hate Hydreigon at all. He's just like a joke.
Dude. Like I don't know.
I don't hate it at all.
What are you doing?
I was saying that in the chat. I was like, why? But after that, every time I wanted to ask, I just forgot. Like I was doing myself.
This will be very nice. So.
Like don't get me wrong. I think Hydreigon is like mid. Like I think it's like fine. But I don't hate it by any means. Like I would draft Hydreigon in some situations. Like it's not like a.
It has a roll. That's invested though. It's very bulky. I got my special attack boost.
I remember I drafted Hydreigon 1, and I needed a spit off wall, and I didn't get nothing to like for my matchup. I used it spit def Hydreigon, and Thunder Wave Stealth Rock was really nice.
See, I actually think like AD Hydreigon is not like a half bad set.
Could be nice for me to get with Garchomp.
No, because you got like a good bulk. It's like 90 in def and spit def, and 98 I think in HP or something like that.
Yeah, no, it can be the decent bulk. But that's a joke with his glazing of tentacles somehow. I mean, it's more so okay. So when you say glazing of tentacle, it's only glazing in comparison to Blastoise. Like I'm not saying tentacle is like better like than the elephants as like a spinner. No, by no means. But I'm just saying like comparatively to Blastoise, I would rather have tentacle. I think like most of the time.
Ooh, that was big damage.
Yeah, because of poison. I think because poison typing is make it better.
Also, it just has better utility. It just has better utility moves. That's the main thing.
Can put up hazards, can spin, can return as well.
Probably unable to kill with Volt Switch. 60%. If it
Bird
was
Toxic.
an offensive Empoleon, but into an especially defensive one, that isn't going to do the trick, unfortunately. He has only physical attackers left and Iron
My eyes have had
Iron
open
Valiant,
Blastoise.
do I need
Why do oh
this?
wait. So have you realized that Blastoise is not like that good? Like that's not me saying tentacle's better. It's just more like that is kind of like Blastoise is just kind of like
I think
a little bit.
I think he pivots out because
Like he's fine, but he's not.
If he thinks it's valuable, he's gonna Terrasalize, and then if he Terrasalize, just go out to like Talon Flame and click Greybird, which should always be a KO. That's gonna be big damage. It's to a point where Bisharp can't just kill.
Only thing that
so,
I think is good with Blastoise is they got better coverage than Tentacle. I think. If I'm correctly.
He doesn't even have like he has like Aura Sphere and Dark Pulse, but Tentacle has like Dazzling Gleam, which is very nice for like some months.
Well, but you got Earthquake, you can go physical.
I mean, yeah, you can.
Like,
100%.
If I'm correctly, they got the like
I mean,
water.
you know what? If you ask some of my front office, you can also go physical Tentacle because you can run Source Dance.
Yeah, present with Poison Jab, Waterfall, and Rapid Spin if you want. Yeah,
Well, it's knockoff.
I'm faster than everything on his team unless it's booster energy, so it's not the end of the
Well,
world.
Self Smash Earthquake can be nice.
Did not expect that.
You know, I think each of them have like upsides and downsides.
Better judgment of him just, I really
Yeah,
just make this
for sure.
for whatever reason. What do I see come out here?
Let's see. How is
Worst case would be Iron Bolt.
I don't think no, it gets Aura Sphere. It still gets Aura. I'm pretty sure it still gets it.
I don't know. Even into Talonflame, I still get, or even into Boulder, if it's not
what?
I still get Roost.
Blastoise gets Aura Sphere. I'm pretty sure it still gets it.
Yeah, you got Aura Sphere, Flash Cannon.
Valiant in okay, so your booster speed. I was like, that is the most obvious booster speed ever.
I mean, I just don't get Braybird here. If he tries to set up, then
yeah, no, you can't allow this to set up for free.
Boosters to be Iron Valiant.
Imagine what's full HP or something like that.
Any one hit.
Or just have Tailwind up.
If not, I do have Bisharp. I don't think it's going to be able to kill with a Sucker Punch, but maybe if Braybird does a lot of damage here, it could.
Yeah, I mean, does he have a good? Does Oro have like a good counter to Val?
Is Iron Moth able to live any hit if he has Psychic?
That's really.
Ooh, because you get Bishop is very low.
Psychic I can always live. Psyshock probably not.
If Iron Moth, if he doesn't, if the Valiant doesn't have a psychic move, maybe Iron Moth.
I just look Sludge Wave here.
Like if it doesn't have Psyshock.
Knockoff isn't the move, obviously. So he is Psyshock.
Okay, it is Psyshock, so.
And I do live it. So
Oh wow, he does live. Wow.
Can't really say anything bad about that. Bisharp is still in a place where I should be capable of living.
I did not expect it. I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect that to live.
Iron Moth is like a hidden gem. Like people know it's good, but they don't know how good it is.
or Mighty Cleave or whatever he wants to do to me. Maybe he is Terra Blast Fairy. That would still be weaker actually. So let's see what he wants to do. He's
For me, it's like a better version than Salazzle.
Mighty Cleave.
Did you just say Iron Mob is the better version of Salazzle?
Yes, and I stand by it.
Okay, but yeah, there's no one that thinks otherwise. That's not a take. What are we talking about here? That's not a take. That's just like a fact.
Well, okay, tell me why that Salazzle is better than Iron Mod. Like, Iron Mod can literally sweep a team. Like, very dense spam.
No. TJP, you are not understanding. No one is saying Salazzle is better than Iron Mod. That is literally not a thing at all.
No, okay, I thought you were saying like you were telling me like why I'm saying that because
like no one exists that says they prefer Salazzle to Iron Mod. No one. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
sorry, I didn't understand properly what the way you were saying it, but yeah, like I was just saying like Iron Mod is better. I thought you were saying like you were shocked that I'm saying that I'm like yo what? Iron Mod is way better, but yeah. I was just saying
get crashed out of the big. You know what, bro? I almost want to, but you can't tell me you guys in the chat didn't also just kind of almost want to crash out on that. Like, come on. What did I just turn in on? You turned in on TJP thinking that someone would prefer Salazzle to Iron Mod.
No, I wasn't saying that. I was just like saying like it's just a better version. Like in simple saying like what else? Oh well, I was just saying like Iron Mod
but
is
saying it's a better version is like duh. Like yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Duh.
I know it's duh. Like, I was just stating a fact, like an obvious fact. But yeah, just saying. Oh, whatever.
Did you know King Gambit is a better version of Bisharp? Did you know that?
Nope. That's a lie.
Yeah,
and of course that's not casting.
I think he's probably going to swap out instead. Which means I think I win this match if he does just swap out, because he kind of needs the damage on Bisharp in order to claim it. If he goes out straight into Wheezing, then 2 Iron Heads is a KO.
Honestly, I think like for low tier, like as a low tier mon, Bisharp still have some kind of place.
No. Bisharp is still fine. Like Bisharp is still fine. Just because a mon is better doesn't mean it's like
dropping his attack really far.
Right, yeah, exactly.
For that booster speed. So
like that doesn't mean the mon is bad.
Iron Head is going to be KO here.
Ooh, okay,
what a nice
Bisharp is coming in with the okay. So you said what a read, but it was a rock type that turned into a fairy type, so Iron Head was always super effective.
No, but I mean like it can be like a mind game, like oh will I Terra right now or will I use Susdance? Like because he could have go for Sucker Punch just in case he doesn't live.
If you know you live, expert EVs. If you know you live that hit, no matter what, there is no reason to not click Iron Head.
Is my guess.
We never know. Like imagine a crit or something. So that's why, like,
okay, but like if you're playing the like, oh my opponent's gonna crit me here, then you just lose. Like you get sometimes you just gotta trust it doesn't happen.
Has not been great right now.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Obviously, just get it out of the way. If he's Rocky Helmet, then I do drop to the Rocky
Hello again. Hello Galvano. Welcome.
Try and go for flinches. 50%. Is that a crit?
Yo, flinch?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you still in mind?
Rotom Wash. Full switch should just be my play always.
I'm going out of my wait.
Sort of a strange scheme. I just go Rotom Wash. I'm not in range of 2 hits of Stealth Rock, so go Rotom, click Full Switch, give it out.
You just cannot mention the crits and commentary and they won't show up. True.
Do I have any chance of making it into the playoffs? Like, at all? I think it's literally like 0% chance.
Actually, to be fair, have you seen a crit in this game? I actually don't think we have. I don't think we've seen a crit at all.
I just kind of wanted to get the win this week. I didn't feel like going for a 6-0 victory. That's not something I have the urge, the drive to try and go for at every moment, because that's just stressful, and I have work, you know? Go with the Choppy Chomp.
No, guard charm.
That's just stressful, and I have work, you know?
If it's not levitating, it's
feel that.
or neutralizing gas, and both of those bring up a prompt saying so. I mean, can I ever go Rotom here? I'm pretty sure no. No.
Yeah,
I
just
go for Stealth or Stone Edges. It's obviously levitate. Stone Edge number 1. He's Pain Split though. Okay, sure.
I mean, you say sure, but that's actually very bad for you because it means it's might be out of Rotom range, or it's like that you have to hit a Hydro Pump range.
Stone Edge number 3. Nice one, Garchomp. Good job hitting those.
3 Stone Edge in a row. That's for me. That's like
he just hit 3 Stone Edges and then the Strange Team missed. That's insane.
His only chance of winning.
Yeah.
I mean, if I miss my Stone Edge, then he's good. But
well, we should have 4.
Should be in range here. I'd rather go for Volt Switch. Ooh, okay.
Okay, he missed.
Stone Edge number 4.
But I mean, I think he's. I think he might be in like Rotom Volt Switch range.
Max Special Attack Modest. I'd rather go for that than Hydro Pump. I mean,
maybe Hydro Pump.
We'll be at 83.
Well, the problem is that the Hydro Pump, like, if he misses.
Then it hits 96 at the most.
Yeah, I can miss it.
83 minimum Rotom. Strange Team is guaranteed Oko, it looks like. Well, not quite. 81.3% chance. I'm just gonna goal switch. I'm not going for that on this. I'd rather just miss out on the damage roll. Goal
Okay,
switch is
yeah.
picking up from the together, which means it is a victory for the Miami Masterpieces. That is probably my last game of the season, as I said. Don't think there will be an update video on whether or not I have made it into playoffs or not. That is a GG to Volume. His team was an absolute monster. Iron Boulder, Iron Valiant, Zapdos, Hisuian Samurai. His team was a threat. I thought
It was almost a three turns in a row with the RNG, like Strange Team miss. Then after that, the Stone Edge miss. But after that, nothing else happened. But yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, I get what you mean. I was about to say what RNG, but I guess yeah, but it was close, yeah. We can pull up the bingo real quick. Let's see. Do we still? Yeah, we still have
Down to the wire.
Yeah, no, it was a 1-0 victory, so that does count, yeah.
But after that, I don't remember like anything else that was like, yo, that's a bing or something.
Yeah. So okay, I don't think U-turn was clicked that much. Wait, Bishop. How many kills did Bishop get? Can we get a count on that?
I didn't.
Devil
You got Iron Bolt.
You know, he got Boulder, and I think he got one earlier. Because didn't it also kill Latios? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Latios stayed into Luster Purge at one point.
Yeah,
got the Defiant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Then Terra Blast just nuked that thing.
Yes, okay, so it killed the Latios here. Then it kills Boulder, but I think that was it. I only think it got 2, unfortunately. Oh well. Had it gotten to 3, it would have been a low tier demon, so. On 4, that doesn't count. First pick were brought, there was no turn 1 hit KO. There was no high tier cheerleader. Terra Captains were brought. Down to the wire win, we'll definitely cross that one out. No one called anything, no one burned the kitchen. I definitely will stand by the certified crash out. I'll take that. No match shed, no technical. I mean, actually, I guess technically, you know what? This might be the first time in the entire season with technical difficulties. I will count your mic as technical difficulties.
Ah, well. But to be honest, I don't know why, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that was it. So I think we move on, chat and TDP, to our next game, which is gonna be Destroyer versus Lars. We're gonna be watching Destroyer's side of view.
And that battle is pretty important for the playoffs, by the way.
Holy, that's loud. Also, why is...
I think that's only the first part is loud.
What is happening here? Okay, give me like 2 seconds. Don't know what's happening.
That's a technical difficulty.
No, there's just like some sort of like overlay.
What's up, everybody? I am Destroyer, and we have finally made it to week 8 of WPF Delta.
I'm gonna Shadow
Dragon. We are
exactly.
4-3. The season really comes
crazy. Has there been no disconnects? Like, do you mean like in battle disconnects, like for coaches, spoke? Because I think there might have been, but I don't necessarily count that as technical difficulties, just because like it's not always I notice.
We have a really good shot to miss the playoffs.
Like sometimes the videos are just like kind of stitched, like very well together, so you don't notice it.
Exact same differential as us. He's in the exact same position as far as fighting for his life. So this is going to be a really intense fight, I think, with him and his really scary Sun team. To see who can make it into the playoffs, but yeah, he's got a terrifying Sun Core, obviously. Ninetales as his setter. He has
Galvano going Lars German
fire and a walking wake.
Yeah, this thing, by the way, when he was building for his team, one thing I suggest, I know he didn't bring it, but one thing I suggest was like Vaporeon with Wordable for Skarmory. That could have been so nice. And also against like a Venusaur and the Excadrill. Could have been nice.
Oh, well, you mean Vaporeon with Wordable,
yeah. Yeah, Vaporeon with Wordable. Like Calm Mind. I think I suggest Calm Mind, Terra Fairy, Calm Mind, Wordable, Wish, and I think Allowing Verse, something like that. But yeah, whatever.
But yeah, Bob, I think I remember one game. I think they had like some DCs, but other than that, I actually don't remember. I don't think we've had any.
Is also a Terra Captain, and he
no, this one I don't think it was that common.
Single strike. So this team is just really hard to plan for. due to the array of just.
Oh no, Destroyer is not German.
Let's
So
get into what we're gonna do to try and.
it's not
counter
like
this
between
team
two
this week.
Germans.
First up, we're bringing Palafin. I have Rain Dance on Palafin as well as Lumberry, and I also have Outrage. If we can get Rain up, there's not much on his team that wants
I think
to
that's the
switch
first
into a
time
Palafin,
from the
except
recent
that
game he didn't
is
bring like
blocking
acrobatic
the
or no
attack,
items.
scoring,
Yeah, no,
encouraging
in the last two games, I do think he brought that.
correctly.
Last three, I
An
think.
Outrage should be able to KO a Walking Wake. It'll also do significant damage into
Like
the
5,
fire.
6, and
I'm
7.
hoping we can surprise him with that and win the Weather War with our Rain Dance there. Next up, we are bringing our Terra Fairy Zarude. Yeah, Terra Fairy, I noticed that he likes to run bulky offense. He often runs a Breaking Swipe on his Gouging Fire. I'm hoping we can get in, start to bulk up, set up with Fairy. Fairy will also resist a Sucker Punch.
Sorry, we
or a
Germans
blow
love
from
stalling.
his
Nah,
Urshifu.
I mean it's fine when you
Urshifu
play like
set
other
was,
people,
he
like
has always been Urshifu.
other coaches. Then it's not really noticeable. But I think it was week 1, Herbie and Lars played each other, and that was by far the longest game we've had, like in the entire.
Notice also he likes to set up hazards or Whirlwind with Skarmory. We'll be able
It
to
was
get
by far the longest game we had the entire season. It was just kind of funny.
and hoping that we can get enough of that built up that we can just use this thing to clean up the rest of the match.
Imagine if the Finn was agility. Agility Finn is so good into
Beyond
Sun.
speed, supports up this week.
Oh, yeah, so
Screens,
yeah,
we're
so
doing,
you become like faster than the chlorophyll ones. I can see that.
Screens up,
That's
helps
kind of
do
cool.
that. Stealth Rock is great into any team, but especially into a weather team that has a rock weak setter like Ninetales that wants to switch in often on us. Same thing with Gouging Fire. Unless he's running boots on that, it's going to take a lot of damage from Stealth Rock, Thunder Wave, just to kind of cripple things. And yeah, hopefully we can use Deoxys to put
That's
us
another
into
one
a
I need to
position
try.
for
Like,
our team.
the extra speed, like,
Next
I
up,
find it
we
fascinating.
have
It can be
Zen
like,
with
I
Shuckleberry.
remember my first time in one of the Discord league. I tested the extra speed with Skayberry, Calm Mind, Recover, Sword Power, and another move I forgot. And that thing almost cooked me. I was like, damn, I cannot do nothing because he got +1 in defense, plus he's starting to do Calm Mind, plus recovers. I was like, yeah.
Prowling Moon. Haven't had him out for a few weeks, but hoping that, especially without Weather Proto boost up, we can outspeed his other 2 Dragon and KO them with the Draco Meteor. Fire Blast hits his steel types like Skarmory. Hurricane, if we can get a Rain Up, will be a really good spammable move into the team. And Psychic Fang, just because I've also seen him use screens a number of times on his team too. So just there.
Hurricane in the sun.
Rain Intimidate because we are special set and just because it's a good move to help to slow down his offensive power. Last up, we are bringing our Vaporeon. We're running Terra Fairy on our Vaporeon.
Okay, one
Calm
for
Mind
you.
Wish. Oh wait, this is literally
Yeah,
what
that was
whether to do a Rain Dance support or Calm
that was
Mind
what I was
set.
saying earlier. Like,
Surprise his
I didn't think it was it bring it.
Voice will hit other things,
I don't
so
remember.
steals pretty well. And if we can just wish and leftover and keep ourselves healthy,
Because it kind of walled the walking wake with that set.
Looking forward to having Vaporeon as a potential win con.
Yeah, no,
And that's
it does. Like,
fight.
I guess once you become fairy, you can click like
probably go home.
flamethrower in the sun, and they'll hurt a little bit, but
What's up, everybody?
it should be able to eat it.
Week 8, our final week.
But Halloween Force for me was because Guardian Fire, Necrozma,
who he says is grass.
and what else again?
No
I
Skarmory
think
either.
Necrozma and
So,
Schedule. If you want to build like following voice, so if they try to set up in front of it, it can be a problem.
With Deomander here, I guess, and either get some
You get a
screens
confusion chance and stuff like that.
or rocks up. Didn't really expect to see Kilowatt Roll. Other ones I thought were good possibilities. Thought for sure he'd bring Skarmory, though, so I'm kind of surprised there, as well as concerned. Just because, okay, brings Uni. Probably just 2 turns here. Maybe he's kind of thinking that I might bring Rain and then wanting to use that. I mean, we should be able to survive a hit from this thing. I think we're just going to go ahead and do a light screen here.
Yeah, I mean, if you go light screen up, you'll definitely live a hit. Like, there's no shot that you don't. Also, I feel like Destroyer has brought screens Deoxys like a lot.
Excadrill. Is he a Brick Break on Excadrill? Okay. I kind of want to do switch on Palafin here, maybe. Also does not have a fairy. We could just go into Salamence right off the bat. Let's go to Salamence here.
Mixed man, special man. God, I love men. Jesus, there's a lot of men's love in the chat.
Screens a lot. So it was kind of an obvious bring.
It's a kilo. You may take 3. You may take 4 with the screens, you know, who knows?
Goes for EQ. Okay. So he can do a rock blast or something that might hurt us. Should be able to survive it though. We hit a Draco. I'd expect him to switch out into something else. I want to do that. It'll let me do chip on this thing as well if it stays in. Let's just go for a Draco and see what happens.
Yo, TGP, are you there? Or?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm just watching because I didn't fully watch the game, so I'm really like watching the game, like trying to listen to the plays and stuff.
Investment as well.
I can turn it over.
Oh, no.
Probably knows we're gonna switch out and can do an earthquake.
Like I turned it down because the intro is so goddamn loud.
Screen up as well.
Yeah, that's what.
Go into
Because like I know the
Dolphin.
intro is louder than the
Dolphin is
actual
pretty good here,
game.
though. Could go into Rude Boy. Just go into Rude Boy. Really want to take chip on this thing. See if he switches out here. I'm selecting an earthquake as soon as I'm gonna switch out. Okay. Who do we see?
But I'm quite surprised I don't see the Skarmory.
Brings out his Uni. Probably U-turns us here.
Like Skarmory is
I mean-
good against the Paladin. Zarude.
mean,
like
well,
Zarude does not.
You say it's good against the Palpin, but like a taunt bulk of Palpin is just gonna beat Skarmory like it's nothing.
Yeah, maybe a 1v1. Yeah, true.
And like Saru can
But-
Terra, so you can't really trust in Skarmory with that. Mens can run like very strong special fire moves. I kind of see why Skarmory is not here.
risky to bring in Palafin too, maybe, but screw it. Let's go. Let's bring in Palafin here. Get Palafin activated. Hopefully he doesn't do an electric move. I think like a Hurricane or a U-turn is more likely here. Ooh, shit. Shit. Okay.
Oh wow, wait. Whoa.
So, that
Did
sucks.
he just go hard baby fin in on the killer? Like really?
I'll get Palafin activated.
Maybe I was thinking of U-turn.
Hopefully he doesn't do an electric move.
Because,
I think
like,
a Hurricane or
U-turn-
a U-turn is more likely here.
Well, at the same time, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I got the glass card. So yeah, maybe U-turn was a
Ooh,
possibility
shit.
for Killer Watchal
Shit,
over
okay.
Voltage.
Oh my! I still just I don't know. It's just
So,
like
that
I don't
sucks.
think we need to risk that.
It was a
Like
risk, and we did not pay off for us there. So bummer.
It was a bold move because if it was U-turn, it could have worked for him. But yeah,
Brings in the Ninetales. Actually, that was with screens too, right? That it did that much to us.
that's probably specs then.
So he might be
yeah,
specs
that's totally stuff. Because if I remember correctly, the light screens are up.
86,
Even if it's super effective, like
75
still
to
like,
he's specs.
and I think
Let's
you
go
get some
into
bulk in
Dominator
the
here, I
Falcon.
think.
Like most people run with both Falcon. I
Hmm.
rarely see like a max
Well,
attack, max speed,
That's not what I wanted.
maybe go
Really,
ahead and get
really.
out a reflect.
and price point rarely.
Solar beam. Okay.
That did nothing.
Just go ahead and get up that reflect.
That did nothing.
That pickle. And oh, that's the
Nasty
plot now.
plot.
Windows menus are
Let's
jump.
go
Yeah,
ahead,
yeah, you know. All right. Let's see. Get a thunder wave. Okay, that's nice. Baton pass, tails maybe. No weather wall. Okay,
There's weather ball. Ooh, there's a lot.
that did so much more.
Light screen wore off. Let's get the light screen up again.
I get it. That stab and sun
like the
boosts
magic
it
down
is
here.
a lot stronger.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
but-
we're just going in with this Ninetales right now.
He's
Holy
gonna
hell!
do a shitload to us. I'm wondering, is King
Imagine if I wasn't Para,
Kill
could
this thing
have
in the
been
sun.
so much better. Well, good.
really can't. So we need to. We're just gonna get some rocks out here, I guess. What can the moon do to this thing? Draco will do a lot.
I was about to say Salamence is not like
Let's get rocks
horrible
out
here.
there, so they kill us, hopefully. Might just go for another nasty plot.
But you still don't have a good switch in for.
Wait, did I? Oh my god, did I just see? I didn't realize that when he was doing the team build because I was focusing like doing comments on the other channels and whatnot. It's a no attack Deoxys. Like people can do what they want. I
Rocks
just
out,
hate
kill
the
us,
no
hopefully.
attack
Might just go
mons.
for another nasty plot.
I don't know.
Sometimes it feels like death weight, depending on which month. Like, yeah, depending on which month,
I
can
I
be
don't know.
like a
I
death
think
weight.
I think no matter which mon it is, like having a attack move, like an attack move, is just typically the better thing.
Okay.
At least
So I
one.
think this is
One. I
plus
mean,
4.
like if it is like for example, let's say Fortress with Voltage only as attacking move can be nice because it will set up stuff and pivot.
Okay, but it
Also,
still
can we-
has
I'll
an
think so, right?
attacking move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the only way I can see
let's-
it. Like
Let's bring in Salamence here.
not
Mhm.
attacking
No, we're
mon,
gonna go for Palafin.
not mons without any attacking move. Well, I guess it depends. If you want to play like
Roll
fast
this thing,
mode or stuff like
stays
that,
in.
or like
Makes it turns over.
and I don't know if you
Okay.
ever saw Yuxi with
Let's go down.
Memento,
Maybe it's a
Screens,
little
and
Wave
Thunder Wave. That's kind of like a set like they just
That's
set up
okay.
for to bring a setup mon.
Yeah, but it kind of like Frosty says in the chat is the only problem with that is you do kind of get just shut down by taunt. I guess you run Mental Herb then, so you're guaranteed to get one thing off. But it's still kind of just like, eh.
But at the same time, the extra speed
Okay,
is
so
really
this was
fast.
Terra.
Most of
Yeah,
the
no,
time,
DX,
like,
I know DX's speed is fast now, but I mean, hey, it could be taunt. It could be like a taunt Grimstyle or like any prank summon that gets taunt.
yeah, for sure. If it's against a Prince Summon,
When
for
it's
sure, it
here.
can be a problem.
Also, it's an outrage. And
Other than that, I
this
think
thing.
most of the time you can set up at least one screen or like Thunder Wave or Rock, whatever.
Do what we can.
Wait, we click. Oh, we're clicking
Terras.
outrage. Wait, what's the Terra then? It's grass. Okay.
Before watching, like
see what this
before talking
thing-
with him for
Super
this
bulky.
battle,
Goes for Stealth Rock.
I didn't know like the Palestine learn Outrage. I was like, oh, that thing learned Outrage?
Lot. Goes for Morning Sun.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's just gonna sit there and tank it. Yeah. He probably Morning Sun's here again. Also, why are we outrage?
Walking Way, Goblin Fire.
Big move, go down. Yeah, I mean there are two dragons on the other side, I guess. Yeah, so that probably is what it is.
Next scissor.
Two of the best dragon, by the way. Two of the best dragons.
Gouging fire, sure.
Walking Way is good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Interesting.
It's fine.
Nah.
Okay, if Walking Wake is so good, then draft it without any weather.
Yeah, I think it's
Well,
gonna
you
stay in
can draft it
and
in
get outraging
any
here.
weather. If
So
I
what?
record, you get weather. I mean, you can draft it in any weather.
No, but draft it without weather if it's so good.
Oh, without weather. Okay.
Yeah, no, draft
Well-
it without weather if it's so good.
Well,
High Dragon's better.
Then Walking Way?
In no weather, I will agree with your A12. In no weather, I will agree. I think the like defensive profile of High Dragon is better. Yeah, I would agree.
I think they don't have the
Let
same
this thing
role.
die.
Like, but they're not comparable. I think like that much comparable for most of the team.
Just gonna set up
Like
here.
walking
We'll
with
see
is
if Morning
that
Sun,
like
Stealth Rock, even
when
that,
you walking with is just for the weather. If you're a weather team, then Hydreigon you can just like be like more like a regular use.
Don't know what his fourth move is
Well,
yet.
Depends. I think it
Scissor
depends on
really
the
threaten
situation.
I'd like to be able to not tear the root right away. Okay, draws, goes an extra throw. That was a 9 tails, okay.
No, I mean, I think it's just more like Wake. Wake's. I think it's more so that Wake's level from being the best he can perform to the worst he can perform fluctuates insanely depending on whether you have a good weather support or not. While Hydreigon at least kind of stays somewhat the same. That's more so the thing I got about it. Like it's not necessarily that I hate No Sun Wake. It's just he really goes like he fluctuates a lot with how well it can necessarily perform. Like I know you can run like it has enough utilities that you can run like
Screen's on now.
utility
Yeah, screen's
support
on.
Wake with like flip turn knockoff and stuff like that.
Just like come in and finish this thing off with Fez. Start setting up with Zarude. Or just finish off with Zarude, I guess, is another option. I don't think we can finish it off with Water Wing here. Or can we? Should be faster than him. Let's see here.
I mean, you could just go Fezandibity. You can probably eat any hit you need to. It's like
Should be able to kill with,
this
Water
Ninetales is kind of annoying. I could definitely see
Flash
that.
Fire.
So now I can maybe go for Terra Fairy with starting.
Wait, okay, this thing is like this on 2. Didn't
Should
even
be able to
realize
kill
that.
Here. Probably lets this thing go down, right? What is it going to do to us with a...
Well, I think I will still have one
Let's
for the
go
Calm
for
Mind
still
here, just to start setting up.
Just in case he switches out to like Venusaur. See what he does.
Oh, this is
Oh.
good. What? The fact that we're even going drill on... I guess like in the sun drill, like because I'm assuming this is AV. I'm assuming this is like an AV drills.
Calm Mind here?
So I'm assuming you would probably take like any water move in the sun pretty well here. Why shiny Vabo? Also, Robert Beringer, welcome. Thank you for the member. Wow, I was like, what are they called? Thank you for the member. Well, thank you for becoming a member.
So for Calm Mind here. Just for Rapid Span.
The ever annoying 2 HP pair 9 says, yeah, you know, Frosty, I said what I said, okay? I mean, he saved the Ninetales, so you know, you tell me if it's annoying or not.
Maybe go for a Wish on this one.
We'll keep it for sure for the Wakes and no, it did bring no, it bring Gouging and Morning Sun with the Necrozma. So yeah, Ninetales still like needed, I think.
And he cannot put the Azure Black on.
Get him out.
Okay, I'm gonna be so real here. I didn't want to say anything, Cass, but I looked at the picture and I immediately went, "That's Cass, right?" I was like, "That's Cass," and I was like, but I wasn't gonna say anything because I wasn't gonna out you just accidentally. But hey, okay, thanks for the extra member, Cash.
The other one, the one who just subbed?
Yeah, no, okay, so since he said it in chat, I think it's fine. So it's a Cass on his like Cast the Weep on his Cast the Weep account has been a member for like a long while, and then someone named Robert Beringer, yeah, I think it's Beringer, just became a member, but I can see the profile picture, and I was like, I'm like pretty confident that was Cass. Well, you know, welcome, Cass.
Okay.
My biggest fan, I guess.
Either way, it's unfortunately his Venny's gonna hit us super effectively.
For that, you have to have 1,000 sub, if I'm
regardless of whether we
Sorry, what now?
You need to have 1,000 sub for people to sub stuff like that.
For members, it's
for members, yeah. Sorry.
No, I'm trying to think. For members, is it 1,000 sub? I can't remember because members and like ads are different.
Let's go for a knockoff here.
Because like ads, you need both. You need both subs. You need watch time, and you need I think it's like X amount of videos uploaded too, or something like that. I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the upload number is like 3 or something like that.
Venusaur here.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Almost right. Instead of gur, it's said the same way you say jur. Beringer. Okay.
Not playing a little bit more conservatively.
Alright, so wait, what terror is this? Because this is Terra Suit. What terror is this route actually? I just have not been paying attention.
Terra Fairy. Terra Fairy, and Zarud, and Vaporeon.
Okay, so both of Fairy.
Afterwards, you kind of just fire off the Draco probably.
And on the other side was Terra Grass, I think. Yeah, you already used it on Crossmo.
A whole year, let's go, icon change, let's go! You have the, I believe that's the, is that the diamond one? I think that's the diamond one. I think there's like 1 or 2, I think there's 2 after that, because I mean, I could actually like literally just check it while I'm here. Could just pull it up real quick and check.
A lot to us.
Diamond what? The diamond stuff?
Alright, give me like 2 seconds, guys. You guys might not be able to hear something in like a little second.
This is a decent matchup for most of the rest of the team, to be honest. Let's
Well,
go last
I'm not sure if you like me.
This is your round of Montreal. Here you go.
So we're gonna take the night over.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Alright, can you guys hear me again? So, wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, so it was because I have like a connector that connects my headset to my PC, and I just hit the connector and it like started roboting, so I had to like pull it out and plug it back in real quick.
Oh, no worries.
Thing probably comes in with Bennu.
Oh, okay, wait, so first up we have Frosty for a whole year of this, as we said. Like, yeah, I was gonna look up what the next one is called.
As well, obviously we haven't seen his gouging set yet.
I believe the one you have now, Frosty, is Diamond, and the next is Platinum, and then the last one is Rainbow.
That isn't great for us.
I believe.
That's a big thing. The name of Gouging Fire is like, I was like, what?
Let's just go for.
Then I just realized, I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's Seg X. It's Seg X. What's your problem?
I was just like, what? Hello?
No. I'm sorry. I was just looking at something.
The gouging is so massive.
Yeah, should be able to kill us here.
Yeah, no, gouging is.
Let's go for the blast. We can get like a poison on this thing.
You see Peasant Deputy, like that thing is like so small.
Yeah. Also, well, shout out to Cass for becoming a member for the first time today, right? Right? Yeah, 11 months. Wait, Cass, I thought you were on par with Frosty.
At least get Intimidate going.
Huh. I mean, I got no problem with that. I just want to make sure you're not getting cheated out. Is it? I thought you were.
This would heat crash. Kills us anyways. Okay.
What?
It's another crit. That's great.
Oh, that was a crit.
Okay, well, I think we survived that if it's not for a crit, to be honest.
Oh, that's like neutral. But even with the sun, is like Salamis is that?
Wait. So, sorry, I was looking at something. So wait, so what was that? So he gets intimidated here, so he goes
Neutral?
back to neutral, yeah.
This would heat
He
crash.
crashed.
Then he goes for equal.
Kills us anyways. Okay.
But I'm wondering
It's
if
another crit. That's great.
Salamis is that light.
Compared to Gouging Fire?
No, I don't.
got
I
it.
think it might have been like base 60. He crashes, my guess.
Okay, well,
But plus
we
the
survived
sun,
that. It's not
plus
a crit, to be honest.
the sun. But the crit really matter, I think.
I call my Meow Maska
Lost his plus one,
Casa,
right? So he was just at
but the
neutral
Jember
base.
refused to gen.
Maybe that's
Oh.
what he did, I don't know.
Actually, no. I know why Galfano. It's the it's the line between the two
Okay,
names.
so
That's what it doesn't want to do.
he's gonna bring in pain.
Also, Castle sounds like a handsome and intelligent fellow. I mean, he is. He is. He's a very handsome and very intelligent fellow.
A lot. Okay. I think we have to, though. We're just going to go into Zarude, and we have to Terra.
Frostbeat got me by 1 month, but I have 2 members. Who's really winning? Honestly, you're so right. You're so right. Who's
Yeah,
really
we're gonna
winning?
lose. That sucks. Okay, we're just going to go for the Terra.
I'm wondering
and
if Terra will be just enough.
I guess we just have to go
If
for
Terra
the
bulk
knockoff
up, but it will not be faster than plus one Gouging
here.
Fire
Hoping we
here.
survive.
No, but I mean,
I
you
think
might be bulky enough to take like a hit here. Like,
Well, I think it's max to death, max HP here.
just live,
Get our own crit.
and you get a crit
Oh,
knock too.
okay.
That was weakness policy.
Oh,
Okay.
There's dies,
Will that KO the
poison.
poison? And it does.
Imagine he's got. Well, he's going to Venom here and finish us off. We just go for the knockoff though,
You will die anyway.
just in case he tries to set up or something. I don't know how many sun turns we have left here.
One thing is funny is like I'm running a
Weather
cold
ball.
in summer.
So what? You're running
I
a
said,
one
I'm
now?
He has life orb. Okay.
I have a cold in
So
summer.
should go on
Like
because-
like my nose is like sorry man.
He's gonna hit this thing with a heat wave.
French, but yeah, like my nose is stuck.
Is stuck. Like I have to whatever, never mind. Wasn't important.
Um,
I don't
let's
even
see
know
what
what's
Dr.
going on. I'll be
Heal
so
here
real.
instead. No.
On the battle?
So,
No,
Let's
what
go
you?
for
I don't know what you're talking
Let's
about.
go
That's
for
what I mean.
Saxon
Like,
Greens.
what are you?
Earthquake.
So that's
okay.
like in my head, I was just like, damn, and I just
It
realized like
belongs to
we're in
us.
summer and I have a cold in summer. I was just like, well, like that wasn't important. Like, just odd
Yeah.
thing, but
Okay.
never
So this is very off topic, but I guess since we're talking about it, a cold during the summer is actually more common than a cold during the winter, because you're more likely to have less protective layers, so you're more exposed.
Yeah.
It wasn't really paying close enough attention to
Makes
how much
sense.
that did to us. I
Makes
think
sense.
since he's life
And we
orb,
got a lot of rain, heat.
We like 2 days ago. No, like Monday and Tuesday we have heat waves. Then Wednesday a lot of rain. Thursday heat wave. Yesterday
Boost here. If
a
we
lot of
can
rain.
survive another one.
And today, well,
Maybe
whatever.
he can kill himself with a life orb.
Let's see. Okay, what's the me? Because I got Thomas for something else too. What's that supposed to mean? Okay, I know what Frosty means.
Maybe a roll to kill us next time too. But he's gonna
Hope your day has been going well. Just go back from them. Yeah, no, it's been fine. Like I've so
survive.
it's
Okay.
really weird because I went the beginning of this week. Well, Tuesday, like once Tuesdays were done, I basically went on vacation for like 10 days. So like the rest of this week and then the next week, I have vacation. But these last couple of days of this week, I just very quickly got hit by like a lot of other stuff when it it's like work, but it's like selective work. So it's like I could have
When it
just
goes
said
down,
no, but I
Who does he have
decided to say yes because I like money.
left? Any hope at all with a half health
Who doesn't?
sensitivity?
That's a real
That's the
question.
Yeah. Secrets don't make French, Frosty. Damn. You'll know when it happens, Cass. Yeah, I guess I can't talk about it then. He's keeping me prisoner, so
What
help
guys
me,
are just
someone.
Here.
But I'm just surprised. By the way, I'm just surprised how
Sun left?
that Susan didn't live that earthquake. I'm not sure if it's like a full physical attacker of the Resort, but still like living that
Wait,
earthquake.
who lived what now? Sorry.
Okay.
Like
Um,
stuff a little bit further. Yeah, right
Since he's
there.
life orb.
Like earthquake from Oh,
Using
it was
the
Shuka
heat wave.
first. Okay, that's why.
Um,
I didn't saw the
so,
Shuka.
do a heal here instead. No.
Because he went for Earthquake.
This one still.
For the Venusaur.
Let's just go for.
And it still looks like
just in case he tries to get
that
everything sets up.
decently.
Earthquake. Okay.
Like Earthquake with by 4.
Does a good amount to
I
us.
did nothing. He would have lived even without the sugar.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like after that, you see it like still live with it. I'm like I'm surprised because if Venusaur does not max
maybe he can
attack.
Okay, yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but I definitely need to pay a bit more attention. But I've been looking for the goddamn members and what they're called, and I can't find it, and it's annoying me.
Survive.
So what?
Okay.
It's something on my channel, so like I'm just looking for it, but I can't find it.
If any hope at all with a half health serendipity? That is the question.
Well, announcement so people can talk about it times. Okay. Casey's actually just locked in Frosty's pavement. You know what? Yeah. What server do I need to be in to see this announcement? Talk with Frosty. I don't have any authority here.
That's down. We're just gonna go for a heat wave here, I guess. Hope it's enough.
I mean, yeah, you don't do enough with anything else. That did nothing. Holy hell, that did nothing.
Sadly, the one problem of serendipity is he cannot do damage.
Future sight we know.
The one problem with serendipity is it sucks.
They're still doing more than.
Serendipity is okay. Like, well, it's not OP, but it can be decent sometimes.
We need to
it's like fine, yeah.
Like it's okay. Like it's not like the goals, but it's not trash. It's just like it depends on the matchup and can do some stuff.
Yeah, it's just a weird one to me in a weird sense.
It feels like a stream, wish stream tail.
Let's go for heat wave. Just try and keep chipping them down. Hopefully we can get a toxic chain. It's really kind of our only hope. Get a toxic chain.
Only love for person.
Okay. Does that mean he doesn't have a psychic move outside of future sight?
Future attack should be coming soon.
Maybe.
So we just go for.
But I mean, I still think it wins. Actually, no, you got the poison. So maybe there's like a war here that can be played. Heat wave and then takes the future side, right? Yeah.
Damn, I did a lot.
Yeah, I mean, but he has the future side here. He either has to heal a future side here, so you're not in the worst position. Yeah, gotta heal.
If he goes for Moonblast, I think
like better. So Grom isn't here, so we can definitely say it more social. But why is it that German battles that ends like this? Like we are now in a healing war.
And heal on the next turn.
But me personally, here I think I went for Moonblast just because of the chance to drop the special attack.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that. I do think Moonblast actually is the better play here because you also risk missing a heat wave at some point, which is very bad for you.
Okay. Yeah, we need to heal here. This is gonna do a lot.
And he gets Killer Watchel in the back. Killer Watchel will never 1v1 present DP.
He's gonna die poison. Future sight's gonna do a lot to us.
Oh, so reset the poison. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So after that, you can go for the. And now I think he got only one roost left.
Yeah. So I mean, you just stay in with the. See now this is interesting, right? Because like, do you hit Moonblast risking the competitive?
Oh.
Like, because I don't think we know confirmed what abilities Kilo is. If you hit it with Moonblast and you expect competitive, you absolutely lose.
Okay, I think he's got us here. I think between the future sight and the. Oh, no, let's heal off damage from.
But yeah, with the like water ball. Oh no, yeah, the fun is
a lot. We of course get the flinch.
Flinched.
And that's
that does it.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Oh, it's a good season. We're 4-4 in the season.
We ended up 9th. I missed playoffs by 1 point. Yeah, no, that. So okay, so that gives a little bit of a spoiler for when we go over the teams at the end, because like I want you guys to know playoffs are like tight. As you can see here, one like when we say 1 point, we don't mean like one win loss. We mean one differential point. So it was a great season nonetheless. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks. Yeah.
It was like no one was safe. That was crazy. That's one of my first time to be in like a draft, and like after 7 weeks, nobody is safe to be in playoffs. So I was like, yo, damn.
Well, okay. We did do well. Okay, I think beginning of the week, no one was safe, but once some of the games have been played, like one of the ones that got played early, then there was like a confirmation of who was safe or not.
Oh, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of week 7, like nobody was confirmed. But of course, like when few games played, like we can see, okay, yeah, maybe this one will be higher, blah blah.
But yeah, we move on with the other very intense. Like we have multiple, because like this Skippy Mike game here is also like if Skippy loses here, he's doing like we could take a look at the standings going. Like this was the standings going into this this week. So TGP and I is actually funny enough first and second seed. But like as you can see here, we have like anyone from TGP down to I believe Oro had in some form or fashion, depending on how results played out, a chance to go in or out of playoffs before the week began, which is kind of wild.
Like a lot of if this and this happened and if this like yeah, that was crazy. I remember
like
when I was talking with
the insane part about it was also like none of these teams play each other. That was the other part of it. So.
Hello,
I remember when I was
Surge
talking
fans,
with
Skippy here, coach of
Destroy,
Steel
like,
City Surge, back for
this
week
and this
8,
to happen,
the final week
to
of
secure you
WPF and State of Division. We are
we need this
taking
and that.
on
Okay, so
Mike.
if that happens, so now we have to think about okay, this need to happen. Okay, you lose, so you need this and that. Yeah, a lot of probabilities.
Okay, Frost, there hasn't been screaming from now and then lately. Well, that's because I'm streaming. I can't scream and stream at the same time. Like, come on, Frost, you know this
week. And if you guys missed last week's video, we took on Dashing Subtile, and spoiler alert, we had a close loss, 3-0. Very, very good battle. We didn't get swept by Terra Blaze again, which I'm very happy about. But
Me personally, one thing I don't like
Delta right now is
Mike.
insanely close.
I feel I get Mike twice. You beat me twice. That guy is just good, so I'm just like I try to avoid.
Oh,
it.
you don't like playing against Mike? Yeah, no, he's good.
It depends on how we do in this matchup against Mike. Mike is currently 5-2.
In a way, I'm just like he's such a good
basically,
player.
If we win, we're in. If we lose, we're gonna have to hope the differential
if
falls
I can
in our
avoid
favor.
that,
So a lot is riding on this matchup. Now, Mike's team consists of Greninja, Terra Arcaludon, Ursaluna Blood Moon, Hatterene, Ogerpon Hearthflame, Overquill.
Playoff last season.
Yeah. Also, Frosty, I found the badges. I found out what it was. I found them. So I want to quickly tell you. So you are currently on, yeah, I think this is the, I guess it will be called Diamond. Well, so Diamond is technically a membership version, but you're on the Diamond head of Gallade. Don't worry, you will get your next, emblem in a year. It's not until 2 years in. That's not me. I haven't chosen that. That is the standard for YouTube. So it goes like 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. So, you know?
They are
hang in there.
basically the 2 top kill leaders for Mike outside of Arcaludon. But like Ogerpon is 8-4, 5 matchups. So I'm a little scared that Greninja is just Greninja. It's 6-4 in 6 matchups, and that Arcaludon is 7-5 in 7 matchups. So this is a kind of a scary team. So we need a couple of things to go our way in this matchup, essentially.
I'm always confused when people draft for like with a rain team. I'm always
so what? I did not catch any of that. Your mic quality at times goes in the gutter.
I said, I'm surprised, like, when people draft a rain team, they get a fire type in it.
Oh, you know, you can definitely have a fire type in a rain team. Like, Moltres is very good in rain.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Moltres is different.
Probably Overquill and Blood Moon. Maybe Arcaludon shows up. Maybe Thunder shows up. Maybe that Overquill shows up. It's really, basically, I'm expecting to see Greninja for sure, Overpon for sure, and Annihilate just
Okay, TGB, I need you to notice, are you holding your hand over the mic, where the mic placement on your phone could be? Because that's what it sounds like.
I didn't even move.
I don't know, but it's just, like, I think Frosty, like, perfectly pointed out, it sounds like you're underwater at times. Like, it just changes mid-sentence sometimes.
Oh, maybe it's my case. Let me remove my case. Give me a second.
Maybe.
But anyway, let's get into the build we have for this week.
That I'm doing construction work. So
Actually, did not have a whole lot of time to prep for this matchup as much as I would have liked to. I was away all of last week basically, and had a quick turnaround, and I leave this weekend essentially too. So let's start off with our Shaman Sky. We are Twist Scarf again.
Sorry, what did you say, TGB?
I think, is that better? Because I'll remove my bulky case.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'll right now it sounds good, yeah, but I don't know how it's gonna sound like 10 seconds.
Because this thing is just an absolute menace. We have enough speed to outspeed Greninja. We are running max special attack with that.
Hold on, Terra Spiders, burn the kitchen. I mean, you know, when you have one like Terra point left over, you just slap it on some random mon.
Or Frostmoth for late game, really depending on what the situation calls for. Both of those are probably our win cons for this week. I could see a scenario where Sandy Shocks ends up being a win con, but it's unlikely, just based off of what my opponent has for his team. But we'll see how that works out. This week we are bringing a very fun Loking set. You can see the ring target right there.
All right, I
basically,
misspelled.
ring target is there to turn off pre-Terra Archaludon's resistances with steel, or even if it just goes with Terra Steel to increase that steel typing, as well as like flying, thunderous, or even like it doesn't really necessarily matter, but like Hatterene or Overquill's just immunities. Basically, we're just trying to get rid of immunities with this guy and try to open some stuff up for later game, especially with Sludge Bomb being our only attacking move. We have Trick, Chili, Reception, and Slack Off.
Wait, Trick what? I didn't see what the item was. Oh, it's ring target. Oh, that's what he meant with immunities. Okay, it's ring target.
And try to open some stuff up for later game, especially with Sludge Bomb being our only attacking move. We have Trick, Chili, Reception, and Slack Off, just to try to sit on some things and get up maybe a poison or two and just try to stall out a little bit. Running max special defense with max HP, just trying to take a couple hits and switch out pretty easily. So that is the main idea with Loking, trying to be a little fun with it. Next up, we have our Terra King Gambit. This is Terra Fairy this week with Black Glasses, just to increase the power of Sucker Punch. I thought about running like
both King Gambit and the Bishop with Fairy this week. That's kind of funny.
A little bit harder, especially after a +2 Sword Stance.
But one decides to go with Loki
and Sword Stance
over Terra Blast.
Max physical attack with a lot of special defense investment, and then a little bit of speed just so we can outspeed basically Ursulina Blood Moon if it is a tanky version of it. I don't expect it to necessarily be tanky if it shows up, but I want to be able to go it with a low kick when we get the chance to. Basically, Terra King Gambit is our final last resort Terramon. I want Frostmoth to be the main Terra, and we'll showcase that in a little bit. Next up, we have Booster Speed, Sandy Shocks. We are going to essentially try to outspeed stuff, get up rocks, and paralyze stuff with Discharge.
Okay, get up
and
rocks.
Power and Volt Switch for just like support coverage.
So I'm assuming this is the lead then, probably?
And Stealth Rock for the
Yeah,
chip.
for sure.
My opponent doesn't really have
Stealth
good ways to run
Rock
hazards
and
outside of
Stealth
Pelipper, and
Rock
Hatterene doesn't show up
power.
then. Stealth Rocks are basically free. So that is the main idea with this guy, just to be fast, do damage, get paralysis off, and hope for the best with it, honestly.
Yeah.
Next up, we
Let me Terra to add watch time as I die before I get webs up spiders so much.
have Mian Shao with Light Board and Regenerator this week.
You know what,
Running
that
out
might
speed to outspeed Thunderous and hit Triple Axle and hopefully knock it out pre-Terra if it doesn't Terra. Taunt for anything that wants to try to set up hazards if we're faster than it, which we should be. Basically faster than everything except Heartflame and Greninja, barring any choice scarfs. U-turn, close combat for stab, and just gonna try to do as much damage as possible with this guy. Maybe be a little bit supportive with that taunt move, but we'll see what happens. And then lastly, we have our Terra Flying Frostmoth. We have heavy duty boots and ice scales.
No Corona.
We're running Quiver Dance, Ice Beam, Terra Blast Flying, and Giga Drain. This hits basically everything on my opponent's team. We have a little bit of defense investment. We're running Timid with enough speed at +1 to outspeed Overpawn Heartflame, because at max speed we can at +1 we do not outspeed Greninja at max speed, so gotta keep that in mind for future reference. But basically the only thing Greninja has that can hit us that's super effective, or even just the most powerful physical move it has, I believe, is Gunk Shot, and I'm just going to double check that and be absolutely sure before we continue. Yes. Basically, it is Gunk Shot, and that is its most powerful physical move outside of like Stab Liquidation or Acrobatics or something crazy like that, which I don't really see it running basically ever in this matchup. So I think running this type of set with Frostmoth is very free, more or less. Giga Drain for HP recovery, and Ice Beam for stab, and then Terra Blast Flying for stab as well. This hits pretty much everything. Ice is not resisted by anything outside of Greninja, which is hit super effectively by Giga Drain. And if we get +2 or even +1, we obliterate the crap out of it. So this is our win con. If we can get set up to +1 without any issues, we will be in a very good spot. And I'm very much looking forward to using this guy in this matchup. Big win con for the end of the game. So that is our team builder for this week. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in a little bit for the actual battle. All right.
You Gambit, I must keep my infernal hatred for them on alive at all. Wait, you like hate Gambit? Like really?
Hello, Steel City Surge fans. Skippy here, coach of your Steel
I mean,
City
I guess if you're like a big enjoyer of Bishop, I can kind of get it.
Now, this is a very interesting matchup here. So,
Yo,
Mike
that's
brings
genius. You gotta
Ninja,
hear
Ursa
properly, but the smoking with
Thunder
ring
X
target
Terra
into
Flyer.
their Ursula Blood Moon, then you can always go switch with
Heartflame
the
and okay.
speedy shot and just
No
like
Rain Core, which is
destroy
nice.
stuff.
Wait, so yeah, okay. I was like, I'm trying to understand. So you're saying you ring target the Blood Moon and then you can hit it with like poison moves?
No, with the hit it with the electric move from the Sandy Shock. Not Thunder, but
Oh yeah,
also
wait, yeah,
this.
poison move wouldn't, yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Terra Fairy
Yeah.
King Gambit. At least I
I
am pretty
mean-
sure I am Terra Fairy King Gambit. Yes, I am. And
That's a
then
nice
Terra
thing.
Flying
Like we don't see it
So-
often.
Ring target is still going to be kind of nice to
Gambit is my
No, no,
least
no.
favorite mom of all
with
time.
Shock.
Okay, that's interesting. Why is it your
Nothing
least
really
favorite of all
wants to start
time?
up with Skyman.
Is it just
So
because you
I'm
don't
going
like?
to lead with Skyman. I'm going to
Yeah,
go with
actually,
King
why?
Gambit?
I'm just curious.
Good luck,
Yeah, no,
have
it's
fun.
just
To Mike.
Frosty's just talking about how King Gambit is his least favorite mon of all time.
Nothing wants
So I'm
to do
kind of
with
just
Skyman, so I'm gonna
intrigued.
lead Skyman.
Well, we can let
Annihilate,
him do
okay.
their work, man.
I am very okay
Alright.
with just going for Air Slash here. That is a lot of damage.
Holy.
Oh,
You
that
do
was
not
good.
get the flinch. That is insane. Okay.
Ooh.
No, so
wait,
okay. So again, for two things. One, this could be cover cloak, so you can't flinch. Two, it could be inner focus, so you can't flinch.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Well,
saying we don't get the flinch. That's insane. It's like, okay, this mon has two different ways it can prevent the flinching.
that's a really annoying start. But
But
I can
that's
go
what
in
that
with
was
Yan
for the
Shao,
Bing,
whatever
but
you
for
turn
turn 1 KO.
Shaman did a lot of
That's
damage.
true.
to
That
this
is. I think that's the first
I
time we
am
have to
sitting
turn one KO.
That's what
That
I
is
was
kind of
saying.
annoying because
The
that was
first time
my healing
I
response.
noticed that.
I was really hoping for a flinch, but I'm assuming Mike is probably running Cloverclip.
Yo, Skippy has really just dubbed down to Shaman. I was really hoping for a flinch. She was like, damn, okay.
And that
just
just
like-
way more. So that is like an offensive annihilate. Yeah, an offensive definitely KOs. Depending on investment, that may have been a roll with the crit. Because if you're like max bulk, then you barely live on a roll, so. Oh, your scarf.
Oh, it's Scarf. Okay.
Okay.
So maybe it was Defiant.
Okay.
Well, who knows?
Alright, so the annihilate is
Yeah.
You
gone.
guys
I don't
don't
know.
remember seeing any like intimidate or
How does
stuff like that?
How does Skyman do this season? It went 0 and 5. Like it didn't get a kill until week like 5 or 6. But since then, it in the last couple of games, it has done pretty okay. But it has by no means done well at all.
I can't really go into Frostmoth.
The
just yet.
Skyman?
I do like going into. I'm gonna go into.
Yeah,
shots
the
right now.
Shaman Sky. Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
The Butcher Bishop,
That's
because of
funny.
Gambit coming out, took Knock and Psycho Cut away from Bishop
I'm gonna go
for
into Glow King.
the sin of Gambit being created, and I just dislike Gambit's design in general too ever since I first saw it. Okay, that's fair. I don't think the Knock and Psycho Cut thing had anything to do with Gambit. I think that was gonna get removed from Bishop anyway. Like I don't think the evolution determines that necessarily. But if you dislike the design, yeah, that's just like, you know, choice. Like I can get it. Like I get it.
Oh, that's the one thing. One thing funny is like some of the months like can do huge threat, sometimes do nothing.
Earth Power does do a lot to me.
Like Skyman,
I'm
like
going
you said,
to
like
Chili, though.
it is a huge threat, but it didn't do perform well this season. And I didn't see it perform well in the season in general, which is funny because I think
Yeah,
it'd be
no.
a Yuka.
Yeah, no, well, so it's basically because Shaman Sky kind of lacks a little bit of, to some extent, I call it the Darkrai syndrome, where even though its stats are pretty good and it looks like it's going to be a very good mon, outside of specifically Seed Flare, which are unreliable because it's not fully accurate, it doesn't have that strong of a moveset. Like it's just like Air Slash is not that strong. Earth Power is good coverage, but it's also not like insane.
Dazzling Gleam. Well,
Hey,
it's
at least it's
Earth-
not.
Twitch
At
Sensor
least
Power
it's not
doesn't
greed.
quite KO me.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but don't say that
Actually-
aquatic.
Blood Moon, we lived that. That did a 151.
about you then?
Your life work, okay.
Yeah, I'm
You did
not
have
gonna say anything.
So you did 62%.
Does that
That
mean
is my
someone
special
keep
attack
with
for the
greed then?
beast. If I go into Mien Shao, I should do a crap ton of damage. Well, actually, you can't Blood Moon again, can you?
Shaman Sky's Giga Room, but you have to embrace the degeneracy. When I used it in PB, the next stage 2, it was the dumbest one I've ever used. Okay, but did your opponents run Cobble Cloak? Because if they didn't, that's on them.
If I go in. With
Like, don't get me
Frostmoth,
wrong,
you
Shaman
know,
Sky
Blood Moon
is
your best move on
definitely
me,
has
I can get
potential.
free
Like, I'm
Quick
not saying it doesn't, but I just don't. I can see why it can be allowed without an issue, but
Let's say it's not a
I'm
Florida
gonna
Mint
go
threat.
for. Actually, I could Ice Beam,
Put it
but I don't know
simply.
what your
It is
set
a good
yet,
one, but not
and I
the
would
Florida
rather
Mint
get a
threat.
Quiver Dance off right now and not Terra. And just get that free Quiver Dance off.
I know that green can do work. I just don't like. Oh, okay, yeah, you don't like green. That's fair.
You stay in.
I had Goth, Doctrine, Shaman Sky. It was, okay, but if you build around a mon that specifically, yeah, it's gonna do well. That's just kind of how it is. Like that would happen with most mons, I think. Yeah, I think Subseed. Like I'm surprised we haven't seen Skippy use Subseed at all, because I actually do think Subseed is one of the better sets too.
You have Rock
With
Slide.
Skyman.
Oh, we live. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, with Shaman Sky.
Okay,
Because
we live.
because you have the staff
I could
flying
probably
moves,
get
no
rid of this
grass
one
types
now.
want to be in on you,
Giga
so
Drain
they can't
definitely
really
KOs you.
block the lead seed. You just sit there, you
I don't want
Subseed.
to Terra just yet,
You
so
maybe
I'm
you
just
run
gonna Giga Drain.
Protect, but you can also just be Subseed Air
Rock
Slash
Slide.
and like
That's such a good
slowly
drain, honestly.
will mons down.
And I can't Quiver Dance again. But Giga Drain should have
Does
100% KO
Shaman
you here.
learn
You're
Taunt?
barely 80%.
Does what now?
Does Shaman or Skyman, whatever, learn Taunt?
No.
Nope. Yeah.
Man, Rock Slide is that's a clutch bring right there, specifically for the Frostmoth, I think. Okay, so I'm at +1 speed, defense, and special
Will
attack.
the
The difference is you
Greninja
can't go
up
Greninja.
top?
You do switch, but what do you switch into? The Greninja! We're gonna KO the Greninja! Oh!
Oh damn.
Yeah, wow, that was an interesting switch from Mike. I don't know why
Greninja goes down without even
he's...
doing a thing.
Maybe he was thinking of ice
Okay,
beam.
no, he was thinking an ice move. He was definitely thinking an ice move. That's what it was.
But does that mean
Sabrina, the
the
Rank Master.
Greninja
Is
is
this
like
a
a
Hatterene?
physical one?
Okay.
Because if it's special,
can-
like not Volcarona, sorry, the Frostmoth will wall the Greninja if it's special. So it must have been like a physical Greninja or something like that.
It could also just been taunt. Because like
But it was fast.
Greninja is probably still faster after Frostmoth is only like quivered once. I'm pretty sure.
Mystical Fire here.
Yeah, it can equal with one, but if I'm
I'm
restricted
just
to
gonna
the
go for an ice
EV,
beam.
except for one, it will
Because
be
we take
able
Mystical
to
Fire very
out.
well at the moment.
No, was it
And we really want to
251?
get damage off on you.
No,
Uh,
I don't know at the top of my head. I don't think Frostmoth is faster than Greninja
Defensive
after
with
only
speed investment.
one speed.
So if you're
Well,
especially
I will
defensive,
pause that. Give me one sec.
a Calm Nature. Ice Beam still does a lot. You have Terra that does
I'll
not do
go
anything
check
for me. I'm
it.
gonna go Dance again.
Never gone against Skyman and Draft
If you
Ball,
nuzzle, I think
but
that's okay.
I did when I played Ubers, and I never did
Trick
anything.
Room.
And Ubers is a little
Okay.
different because like there's a lot of
Trick Room,
mounts in
fair play.
Ubers that just don't like Skyman
But I
doesn't
think
have
at
enough
+2, I
of
probably KO, right?
output. So it's like it has
It
to
depends.
literally flinch them down, otherwise it just
I kind
can't.
of just want to stall out
Yeah.
turns now, so I'm just gonna get Drain again.
It
Psychic
doesn't.
Noise. Ooh, okay. Good play. That's one turn of Trick Room down though.
Like Ninja, the max speed is 377,
Snow is gone.
and Frostmoth plus 1 max speed
I'm
is
just gonna ice beam now.
376.
Yeah, so Greninja is faster.
It's just like by 1 point.
Trick Room. Psychic Noise. This is the second turn of Trick Room.
Not normal Uber. Uber's
The best part is I still
UU.
only need +1.
Wait, so what is Uber's UU? Like, is it like underused Ubers? I guess, right?
With
It's literally
Frostmoth,
that.
do lots of damage here.
Yeah, but I just don't know what the
In
context
terms
is.
of like
But
dealing with Ogerpon.
I think they did that because
Dazzling Gleam, we
most
did that very
most
easily. Ice Beam's gonna
Ubers,
take you down to
most
very
mon that
low
went
HP.
sent to Ubers didn't get
Do a lot of
used in,
damage.
in actual
I'm gonna Quiver
Ubers.
Dance again here because how many turns of Trick Room are there left? 2 turns of Trick Room.
Like Regieleki,
So I'm gonna Quiver Dance here.
yeah,
Regieleki.
so those are like kind of like the
Because now
BBL
it's
tiers,
KO,
right? Process is like what you mean? I think.
The
'Cause
what?
I think I would imagine that's kind of. Well, no, Kali Ice isn't
No,
that,
I
so
think-
I guess it's not that
think-
maybe.
I think Frostmoth just wins now. I'm not even gonna lie, I think Frostmoth just wins. I don't know what you do to me.
But yeah,
At +3,
Frostmoth is sitting good here.
Special attack, special defense, and speed.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
I don't know
now,
what the plan. So
because
I'm
this
gonna
turn
be
up.
honest. I don't know exactly what the plan was with going into Hatterene when if it doesn't have like Nuzzle. Like I feel like if you have
I'm at
Nuzzle,
95
that's
AP.
the
I still have my
idea.
Terra. Frostmoth picks up its second KO of the match. Trick Room is over. I think we guarantee a win now.
Now
think
it's plus
Ursula
2
Blood Moon-
or still plus 1?
Ogerpon comes out. I don't even think Ogerpon
He's
likes an Ice
definitely
Beam.
+2 because he quiver one more time. That's all.
Yeah, my
Okay.
flame does not like an Ice Beam.
I didn't tell the
And
second
I
one.
can just... Now, do
I think I was
see-
talking
Let
or
me just double
something.
check real quick. I'm
So
pretty
now
sure
Terra
Ursula
Blast
Tyrion-
flying?
Choice
Yo,
Scarf.
I think we're new
No, it's not.
the
So I'm gonna
Ogre
Terra on
Pump.
Terra Blast here. So we're just gonna Terra, we're gonna Terra Blast. We'll get rid of this thing because Ursula Blood Moon should not KO us. With a Vacuum Wave. If it is Life Orb, modest max special attack.
I was supposed to
Yeah,
say, if
that's
you have
fixable.
+2,
So I think Frostmoth is just gonna get the sweep
if you
here.
have +2 ice scales with
Yes, okay.
with Terra flying, yeah, Vacuum Wave is not not only is it not OHKOing, it is doing 1.
And we just Ice Beam. The battle was cancelled.
There you
Okay, so Mike just wanted to end the battle.
Oh.
That's fair. Frostmoth is...
Okay. I mean, yeah, Frostmoth sweeps. I guess I kind of get it.
Yeah, for real. Frostmoth
But-
are just ending the game. Like,
No, I mean, I'll say it, and like, this goes for all the coaches. Please, like, try not to do that. Like, just play it out. It's not you can waste the 5 minutes it takes. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. But yeah, it is what it
Gonna get
is.
the full-on sweep this week. Great job. See you guys next week.
But yeah,
well, I
like,
think it's on the Switch. That's what I will always say. Like, I prefer someone to forfeit than rage quit and turn off the Switch. I will always say that.
so you what now?
I prefer someone just forfeiting the game than turn off the Switch and like rage quitting, like doing a DC. Then
I mean,
like,
but you
just
don't. Okay, but you don't know what he did there. He could have just turned the switch on. You can't tell if you're the opponent. But that's what I'm saying. Play the game out. Especially because there, Mike just had to go into the last 2 months, let them die, and poof, he was out. Like, you can do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
anyone playing faster. Yeah, I agree with that for this situation.
But anyway, we slowly move on. We have our next game, which is going to be Soul Blades versus Bob, actually.
That's another match that's really
it's another very important game for the playoffs. So yeah,
Can you do the standing just to remember before week 7? Well, I mean before
we can. I mean, we looked at it before, yeah, but we can. So Soul
Bob-
Blaze is 10th and right under, and Bob is 4th and right above. But again, if both like loses and Soul Blaze wins, they literally like almost trade spots depending on how high the win is. Like if Soul Blaze wins with like, what it has to be 3 or more, because he goes to +3, he goes to +4. Yeah, so if it's 3 or more win for Soul Blaze goes above Bob actually. So it's super interesting.
Because for sure, like when you're like your playoff spot is on the line, when you're playing a bit like not rushing,
yeah.
but like
I'm
sometimes
just
you don't.
realizing this is
like-
not week 8. There we go.
All right, what is going
There we go. That was not week 8. Boom.
on, everyone? This is
Oh my god, a
Boat
42-minute
here
battle.
for our final week of regular season of the WPF. We are going to be taking on Soul Blaze in their
Well,
Oslo
maybe
City
because of the
Dragon
team
Dancers.
building
We
and
played
stuff.
in BBR before, but make sure you check
I mean,
them
the
out
team
in
building is
description
like
down below.
what?
They are a phenomenal player. Really enjoyed watching
Like
their content
about
this season.
7
And
minutes.
yeah, let's get right into it. What are we working with? This is a win-and-in situation for myself. I believe there is like a
The
small
thing
chance
is the
that
mon I need to draft.
lose
I never
if it's like very
drafted.
small differential. But the way I'm
Ting
seeing
Lu?
it is, I need to win this game.
Yeah.
To playoffs.
Ting Lu is
I
like,
need-
2 straight losses. Really
Ting
didn't
Lu
like
is
the
like
playing
the
either.
best mon to come out of Gen
It was
9,
really bad
not
timing
in the
for,
sense that
being
he's
this
the
far.
best
And
mon.
then last week against
It's
Mars,
just
I
like
think I
he
way-
is so
way too
good
fast
at
and recognized
fulfilling a role. Like he just
Yeah, he's doing
Yeah.
everything.
an immediate
Like,
threat. That didn't really
Defensively,
have much
that thing
to do.
just
So
cannot die in one
I-
hit. You
not
can
done
always
yet.
set
So
up
I'm making
rocks
sure
and
that I'm
always like
as prepped as I can be.
go for Ruination and
Yeah, let's
disrupt
get
the
into
thing.
what Soul Blaze is
The
working with.
team,
First time we've done
sorry.
a builder in a few weeks. Maybe that'll
And
keep
we'll
us in the
win.
back. But Soul
I
Blaze is
think
working
we
with
learned
a Terra
taunt
Raging
as
Bolt.
well. So
If you remember our BBR game against Soul Blaze,
I really need to
Terra
draft
Raging
it.
Bolt. So
I will
trying
one
not to
day.
repeat our same mistakes here. But Terra
The day I
Raging
will
Bolt,
not
Crocodile,
draft
Vanguard,
the
Puffy,
bundle.
Nanoswine,
I will draft
the
him.
Axis Defense, Volcarona,
Or maybe
Terra
before
Star after
that.
Terra Volt,
Yeah.
and a normal
Yeah,
Minior. With what I'm expecting, I honestly think any of the top 7 are pretty viable. I would say Volcarona and Minior are the only 2 that I don't expect to come. The thing I'm
I
honestly
love
who needs prep for
Dragapult
is the
sub.
Star After, Aegis Ring,
Dragapult.
Choice
Sub
Scarf,
then
Choice Band, or a
Dragapult.
lead
One of my
final
favorite
candidate set.
Dragapult
It's honestly going to be really annoying for my team to deal with. I feel pretty prepped and ready for pretty much everything else, so it's not going to be perfect, but we'll go into what we're
he's a tank damage dealer and has a, yeah, no, Ting, I love Ting so much. Yeah, what is that? So that is Bob, and I am considering going to Soul's video. I don't know why
We're going to
that's...
start out with Ting Lu.
I'm assuming
Ting
it's
Lu with
Bob might have a fan on or something, and that's what we can hear, but it's his video that's like
especially
giving up
defensive,
that sound.
max attack on this one because Earthquake into Soul Blaze's team is super spammable. His grass type
Like
is
when we get to the
Beyond
battle, I'm gonna see if it's still
and he
there,
doesn't have too many grass
and if it is, we
rounds.
might
He's
switch to
to
Soul Blaze
his
then.
lower tier Terra option, so if he plans on bringing Raging Bolt and Terra Volt, so we'll see the 6 that they're bringing here just in a moment. Whew, okay, let's get locked in. So no Star After.
Yeah,
is
no,
really nice to
it's
see us
still
worried about
there.
that. No
Is it like annoying for you guys? Because if it is, we'll switch to Soul. That's not a problem at all. Like, let me know. Let me know if you find like, even if it's just like mildly annoying or distracting, then we will switch. It is what it is. Like,
Vanguard, so I don't have to worry about Will-O-Wisp shenanigans. No Dio, no Volcarona. He does have the Mamoswine. Okay, so Terra Grass on his Raging Bolt is not bad at all. I feel
Terra
pretty
Grass
good
what?
with my lead
Terra
of,
Grass and Raging
Ronan.
Bolt?
It honestly leads
so
to-
what? Can you say something? Can you? I can't hear you at the bottom of the ocean.
Me?
Yeah, you. Like I don't know what is happening with your phone, but the mic just dips in and out of quality.
Yo, for real, and I just barely move, like doing nothing. Like now you hear me better?
Yeah, no, it's perfect now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, weird. But yeah, I was saying like, did you say like Terra Grass on Raging Bolt?
Okay. So Terra Grass on his
Okay, I'll switch to Soul then. I'll switch to Soul. Soul Blaze. I am sorry, Boop. I understand it is very hot, so I'm assuming it's a fan in the background. Like I don't actually know if it is, but I'm assuming it is. Yeah, we'll do Soul Blaze then. Sorry, Boop. I will still leave a comment afterwards. It's the AC. Okay, yeah, no, we figured it was something like that. Jesus Christ.
I love Soul Blade reaction, man.
Zippleback. Yeah.
I mean, I love it too, but my ears sometimes do have to adjust real quick. Especially because we just went from Bob, who's very like soft spoken and very like, you know, like I like hearing Bob talk because it's like, you know, very like I can get into it. But and Soul has the energy, but man, my ears gotta adjust. I'd rather be cool, not hurt. That is completely, I completely understand that, Bob.
Yeah, it's the world. That makes sense.
And I'll turn it back up a little bit.
From heat. And makes sense.
Okay, that was his keyboard. I thought that was Raging Bull's cry. I was like, what is happening? But that's the keyboard.
From heat. And this is not where we terrestrialize. Let me just put it simply like that. Let me just put it like that.
Terra Electric, Shifu, and Grass Raging Bull seal. Okay, perfect.
I get locked into my move. You might also just Volt Switch, which is very fair. I could swap, but there's nothing really I want to swap to. You might just go into the Whimsicott.
And Terra Dragon Vigor Bolt, okay.
I could T-Bolt for consistent damage.
I mean, yeah, no, actually, Dragon Vigor Bolt is kind of not that bad. I can kind of get it.
That seems to do the most damage. Let's do that.
Okay, wait, what happened to Franklin the First? So you gotta ask Soulbase about that. I'm assuming Franklin 1 might be a Raikou nickname or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. That was my thought process. So like maybe Raikou or something like that.
453 minus.
Even though
4,
technically this one came before Raikou, so this would be Franklin the First, and then Raikou would be Franklin the Second.
That did 22 points of damage, which means.
But at the same time, technically, Paradoxmon is not like
sped me, which means you might as well be
I really had like it was just like
see, this is exactly what I predicted to come in, which is why I just went for straight up regular Terra Blast just to get some damage. And Whimsicott, you can do all sorts of stuff. You can do a lot.
All right, let's see.
You can force me to Grass Terra. You can set up a light screen.
Oh, we have Helmet Bolt. That's kind of interesting. And Weakness Policy Mammo. Okay, I'm locked in. I'm looking. I still know Terra, so I was calling it Jetpack Draco for Ting. Ah, yeah, no, that makes sense.
You can encore
like,
me.
It makes sense for like from both sides, where like you think it's gonna be a Jetpack Draco for the Ting, because that's a very good way of getting damage and getting the momentum.
Leech Seed me.
I don't know.
Just go Klefki. I think I'll go.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's Switcheroo. Switcheroo Iron Ball.
Yeah, it is true, but I was like thinking which one will want to trade that about to.
What's that thing? Okay.
I don't know. It can be like an Dragapult because Dragapult is fast, I guess.
But at the same time, nobody will put Dragapult in front of Klefki. So.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that.
Klefki and the Ting-Lu. So you might just Earthquake me, which would be sad and depressing. I can go into you though. And just trying to force you to Bug Buzz out. I don't really like that play that much. How much do you do to Quack? You do a lot to Quack.
Also, I just realized, I know we haven't really been paying attention that much to Labing, but we did actually get a low tier demon because the Frostmon did sweep.
Yeah, true.
And we definitely got a crit at some point too, so I'm gonna give it the.
And also 5 and 0 and higher.
Yeah, I think that was a 5-0, yeah, because only Skyman died. I think that might be it, though. I guess. No, because Skyman died turn 1, so no, there was no high tier cheerleader. So never mind. I think that was it.
You don't do that much to Mammo Swan. You do a little bit.
Usually I'm the one like, oh, the Bing, then I completely forgot about the Bing. I'm just like, watching the battle.
Yeah, now you can see why I'm forgetting.
Yeah, I totally understand.
Do I set up a layer of spike here?
Vikavolt, I think is a safe.
Yeah, I think Vikavolt, but I mean, if I'm the opponent, like if I'm Bob, I'm also thinking Vikavolt comes in, so if he has Stone Edge, he definitely could click it here potentially. Or just get back shot. There was a. Oh wait! You say high tier burial, but actually we literally talked about it. We got first turn KO.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, but I didn't put it on the Bing when I just did it right now.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's why we got the first. That was the first turn KO.
I'm going to do to a Rotom Heat. Let me just assume defensive. Rock Slide does do quite a bit of damage. I can also just Icicle Crash. I just don't want him to will-o-wisp. You know what I'm saying?
Then switch. It's simple.
I'm gonna do an icicle crash. Fuck it.
I get it, but I feel like the Rotom Heat is pretty obvious. So
this is damage.
Rock Slide would have been good.
This is not Rotom, in fact. It is.
It's Scissor. Never mind. Icicle Crash would actually Rock Slide would have probably still been better.
Okay, so it did how much? Almost 75%. Caesar.
Imagine it stays in and go for like Bullet Punch and go like
Caesar,
then
Caesar.
go for Earthquake.
If your choice banded.
I'm sorry, what?
I said imagine like he stays in and Scissor do Bullet Punch. Then after that, he became a +2 Mammal Swine. So Earthquake will do a lot. Like
No.
he can switch.
I mean, that's not like it's not like the worst idea. You do risk the Scissor just going for U-turn, but you still get damage on it, so it's not the worst idea.
Like,
because if you go for U-turn, I think Mammal Swine should be faster. Then can go for Earthquake. We can chip more the Scissor. And if it is faster, you basically just like that's something you chip on something else.
You might just U-turn.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go back into Klefki. Klefki does take rocks. We have to keep that in mind.
Oh, we're going to
Caesar is a
Klefki,
little bit
okay.
more annoying to my team than I thought. Actually, this is my first battle in ages that I actually mocked for. Yeah, U-turn makes sense. U-turn makes sense, but I want you to go Rotom on me. That's what I want you to do, because I need you to take this Iron Ball.
Oh, okay. You want to switch you to Rotom because Iron Ball makes it so you touch the ground. That's why.
That shit.
Ooh, okay, that's very genius.
Low key.
That's something you don't see
I need you to
often,
take
but
my
that's
Iron
really
Ball.
nice. I think.
Because then I can.
I mean, you do kinda sack your Klefki in the exchange, but it does make Mammo really strong, yeah.
Like if I get up a spike, I get up a spike, but you know what I'm saying. Like it's not.
Because Klefki usually what do you use it for? Like
Fish
set up
lines,
screens,
you know.
adverts, and that's it.
See, so I can do the same thing here. I don't care.
I'm just gonna check the Terra that Bob told me the Shishifu was. So it's okay. It is electric. I was about to say that
Electric.
better be like
You might
electric
think
or
you can do
Shifu.
all sorts of stuff. I'll just Iron Ball here. Because you're gonna Electric Terra here to be immune to T-Wave, and you're gonna catch my Iron Ball, which is basically does the same thing.
I don't know. Do we really want to give up the Iron Ball idea? Because I mean, I
And I'm
guess.
gonna see what thing you are. You are Electric as well.
Oh, sorry,
I'm
guys.
gonna put this as defensive.
Ah.
There we go. Catch that Iron Ball, baby. Catch it.
And what do we get?
I
Punching
got a
glove.
punching glove. Huge. So now you take all sorts of stuff. I also live this, which is even more huge.
So that means her
Because now I get a later
Surging
spike
Strike
up.
is boosted by Punching Glove, if I remember correctly.
Sorry, what?
Surging Strike is boosted by Punching Glove, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, no, it is. Like Surging Strike, Wiggle Blow, any of the other punching moves you can think of. Except for Poison Jab. For a reason.
Wow.
Klefki
It's a
uses
jab,
the
not a
drop
fist one.
very nicely.
Well, a jab is also a punch.
Yeah, but you didn't clinch your fins like to hit someone.
Yes, you do. Do you not know what a jab is? A literal move in boxing.
A jab is not like when you do a karate chop thing, like you hit with the side of
a
your.
a jab is still a punch. It's just typically done with your weaker, non-dominant hand. That's why it's called.
Lord.
Choiced. And
That's why it's
Okay,
called a
yeah.
jab.
that's very good.
Okay,
Now
because
I-
for me,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
when,
no, a jab
when
is a
it's
punch.
immediate, like,
So Iron Ball.
for me, jab is like when you hit with like the side of your
if you're
hand.
Jolly, let's just say you're jolly.
Like
You're
for me, that was a jab
161.
like a pa. Like
That's a
when you
slap. What are we talking about?
no, not the side like the small side of your
No,
hand. I'm
that's
not
a
sure.
chop. You're thinking of a chop.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry.
Ball does not
Hey man,
Because like,
outspeed.
cause even if you think Pokemon terms, cross chop is them like literally having their hands like, shing, you know. So it's a
yeah,
chop.
true.
Quack
Hey,
Ball
sorry,
does
No,
man,
outspeed.
a jab is like a
Masquerada does
like a
outspeed.
boxing move where
Mamoswine
you
outspeeds.
punch with your weaker non-dominant hand.
Okay.
Rage
I didn't know
Ball
that.
outspeeds. So
Don't forget,
in your
English is my
remaining
third
team-
language. So, yeah.
Shing. I mean, English is not my first language either. So what do you want to say, huh?
Hey, shh.
Because I feel like going here is pretty
I
good
think
for
you find
me,
excuses and you just
but
talk that.
because
So.
you're so much
I'm also so mad the Mog and Lomog doesn't learn Poison Jab by level. I've only been TM.
minus.
Oh. Actually, yeah, you're right. That is kind of interesting. So you're telling me the Mon made of literal sludge can like jab? Like sludge
Well,
with
let's
like
do that.
hands
Let's
can
do
jab?
Let's do a Quack Wobble. You're minus whatever. You're -2 defense. And so this is where I feel like I can just Aqua Step. -2 defense.
Bro. Oh, that's true. The Iron Bulb
Yeah, no,
always
he's Iron Ball,
slows
so
down.
you always be faster.
But I was like, why you bring Quackable in front of Terra Electric? But at the same time, I was like, oh yeah, I got Iron Bulb
You're
now.
not Terra Electric. -2.
But I'm like, do you die
You
from
actually
Aqua
don't
Step
die.
minus
You
two?
just-
Yeah, no. He
So
just
what
realized.
about-
He just realized. I don't think it dies. It's like a Shiva has 100 HP, 100 defense. Like
You
it's
actually
pretty
don't
physically
die, you
bulky.
just-
It can both refer to the boxing move or the act of sharp poking action. Second was like for poison jab. Imagine folding fingers. No, I know that's what they mean because like if you look at Krogunk in the anime, that's literally what he does. But
Yeah,
I still feel like a jab
What
should
about
be
Terra Blast?
punching glove boosted.
Terra Blast
Yeah,
kills-
that's,
thing
yeah,
with
that's
Iron
why
Fist.
Really?
like jab is
-2
not like
defense?
you don't clinch your fist cover Toxic Rook in
No, we
the
already
anime
know.
Gen
We need
4. I
chip.
remember that like you
We
just
need
like
chip.
use the tip of his hand and like
No, I know.
And it
Well,
doesn't kill.
okay,
I
the reason
thought Aqua
technically
Step
he
for sure
uses the
kills.
tip is because he can't literally like he can't fold his hand. You know.
It's fine. We're defensive as
True,
shit.
true.
It's fine.
also true. But
You do a draw. Okay. Volca comes back. Okay.
4.
So that's this thing. You do take Spike, which is cool. I can grass Terra T-Bolt here. I don't really want to.
All right, what are we racing our outbrides for, Cass?
Switch out last time.
Like, do you mean? Oh, actually, we just got double swap on the bingo. They both double swap there. Like they're both hard swapped, so that does count. Double swap, no moves. That does count.
So he did not see that -2 Aqua Step didn't kill, which is cool.
Well, okay. So here's the thing. He probably did see that, but then he looked to the move right under it that said close combat that probably killed.
I guess. I think I just gotta go for some damage here.
I think this is one of those where like Soul gets a little too fixated on exactly
Because
Aqua Step,
Terra
and he
Blast-
doesn't realize that like close combat probably would have killed.
I think I'll just Terra Blast. Do a draw, which means you do take more spikes. Hopefully you go Rotom. Yeah, you go Rotom here, so we gain damage on you. That's very good for me.
Okay, yeah, no, that's
And I'm
good.
not terrestrialized either. Yeah, so you took almost 25%. Rotom heats.
All right. I mean, you
So,
can
unless you
probably
wanna
actually just
Choice
stay in
Scarf
here and
and
coal mine
do
if you
something
want.
To me, your max HP, I think you're Fizz Def. Because if you were Sped F, yeah, you're Fizz Def. You are Fizz Def. So again, we could Dragon Pulse or just regular Terra Blast. I think I'm just gonna Dragon Pulse. Where do you go? I'm gonna just Dragon Pulse.
No, but Soul Blaze, it's not about whether you carry CC or not. That is what your opponent calcs. They don't know you don't have CC. That's what I mean. Like, they calc the CC because that's what they're expecting.
Volt Switch, that's fine.
we bring the
I get
Whimsicott
spikes and damage here, which is cool for me.
Yeah, no, I would imagine it's the Whimsicott here. Probably. Because, like, it covers,
where
if
you
it's Encore Whimsicott, it covers if he tries to Coal Mine.
Uncle comes back.
Oh, no, it's
That's
the
this
Tingler.
thing, yeah.
Okay.
You want to force me to
But
terrestrialize.
I don't think he will go for Terra Grass.
And you're
It
probably
will only be
max
good
Def.
against
So Fizz Def
Swinging,
Rotom,
but
Sped
after that, he
Blue,
will not be good for like the Rotom.
which
Rotom
would
is
make
faster.
sense. So what I'm gonna do now
For sure, I thought you meant why I didn't click it. Yeah, I mean,
is-
if you had it, I would have
swap-
definitely been
swap
like,
into
why didn't we
if
just
you
take close
want.
combat?
This,
But yeah.
good.
But
Everything
no,
is
I
good
was
to
just
get
saying, like, the
Whirlwind
reason
into.
it was mostly because
So I'm actually gonna
you commented
terrestrialize it
on
with
you commented on why he like he didn't look at the Aqua Step not killing, and I was just saying, well, no, he probably looked at close combat did kill,
Mind here.
because I imagine close combat would kill at -2.
If you Earthquake me, you do nothing.
The wins was Fist Step Quack, kind of bad is solo
And
at
then
this
if
point.
you,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so defensive Raging Bull here does a lot. Yes, I get that grass turns me worse into a lot of his game now. But it lets me...
This
get
clearly
very
isn't
crucial
my
turn
choice
where
specs
if you
mod is
Whirlwind
Terra
me,
Fairy, Terra
I get
Blast.
momentum into something good no matter
Raging
what.
Bull to do a KO Tsing Lu.
But
No,
if
no,
you
it clearly is
Earthquake,
not.
I still get the upper hand. So I think, like, I am faster than you, so it's not sure that you went for Whirlwind. You might have gone for Spikes, Ruination, something. Let's see. Yeah, so you do Whirlwind, which is fine by me. I get... Anything is good here.
Can you set up the hazard?
Anything is good here.
Like the rocks
whatsoever.
are up, right?
Everything
On
is good
the
here.
Pulpy
Yeah,
side?
rocks up, yeah.
Probably Quack I want, but... Okay, so Meowscarada, I don't mind
Honestly,
that.
it's fine because you can either go for U-turn or
He's gonna see I
Electric.
take rocks damage, which is fine. He's probably going to want to not stay in here, so I'm just gonna go for a U-turn.
Yeah, I think you go for a U-turn no matter what. I think you're pretty free.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it still gets decent damage off, and you just
Which would do pretty
get momentum,
pretty
anything they want to
significant
switch in.
damage to him.
my
If he
my
stays in.
best bet. I think it will bring the Rotom
Blue,
on the both sides.
Protean, yeah, it's gonna do 30%, which is pretty good. You might fear the triple
Then you can
axle,
always
in
bring.
which you
Oh
are
no,
in
you're gonna
range of,
bring
so you might go Rotom, giving me
Raging Ball
momentum.
in more in front of Rotom.
Doing all
But
sorts of
I
stuff
think you
with
can bring
that.
the Quackle Ball. Should be faster, if I remember correctly.
We're chipping each
Because he
other
said
down.
like
It's a
the
chip-a-thon.
Rotom was a bit bulky. So
Oh my glob.
Oh my god, okay.
It's a nitty-gritty one here.
Yeah, no, this is a long one. I mean, we did see the video was kind of long, but the game is kind of long too. Because like both of us lost no mon, and some of us lost one.
And I
you
get
didn't put
chip.
the you didn't get the
Tough
by the
nut.
way.
That is Caesar. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, is this helmet?
U-turn.
Helmet?
Get some chip.
It is not helmet. No helmet.
We come back. Now I can go Vikavolt on Caesar. I can go Vikavolt on Caesar. I could do that. I do not want to go Mamoswine in case he's Choice Bandit. I do not want to go this. I'm weak to U-turn now.
Even Quackable can be
I mean, I
can be
am.
nice here.
I'm not
Like,
really.
no,
that
Quackable
doesn't
is
have
fine.
to-
Quackable is fine here too, I think.
Speed.
Boots
Quack
just
can
better
go-
on neutral than Rotom
Bullets.
was. Yeah,
We were
that's
not
fair.
at 40.
Okay, so it's boots.
So I think Vikavolt.
Like
is
the
our
only
play.
thing I can do about it if Scissor is dual wing beat. Other than that, like nah, the thing is
I
it's
think
fine.
Vikavolt is our play, and I'm gonna Volt Switch. If you go Ting-Lu, I can Bug Buzz the following turn. If you go Rotom, I get momentum.
Yeah, no webs on the Vikavolt.
And if you U-turn, you
I mean,
U-turn before
Vikavolt
me.
doesn't have
You
to be a
knock me
web
off,
setter.
You take bajillion damage.
No, I know, but you don't
It's good for
see
me
it
no
that
matter what. It's a really
like, no webs on
momentum-based game.
Vikavolt.
You
Like
really want to
certain
have
type of
momentum in
mons,
these kind of situations.
it's almost like their
Just
signature move,
because,
like in the
Uh,
quotation
hazards
mark,
are
like
up,
almost.
every switch
seriously move.
matters. Yeah, U-turn, there it is. I'm gonna take a lot, but that's fine. You're not gonna necessarily know what I want to
Oh,
do.
Harry dubs Scissor's power. No need.
Predict a T-Bolt or
Wing beam.
whatever. That's fine. If you go Ting-Lu, that's also fine.
I don't doubt Scissor. Scissor is one of my favorite mon.
Nah,
I
like Scissor
love
too.
that.
If you fish legs,
From that you lost
right, so
though.
it's this thing. You do take Spike, you have Iron Ball. It's resisted, but that's good damage. And Quaquaval, Urshifu Rapid.
So now you can do Raging Ball. Raging Ball will do a
with
lot here.
Electric,
Like Terrablock Grass.
and
The only
this.
thing that can really switch in is
now,
the maybe
now's the
Scissor.
fun play, right?
And there's a
You go
Rotom Heat too.
Mamoswine. Surging Strikes.
Oh yeah, too. I forgot about that
Your
thing.
Iron Ball.
I just literally talk about it, then forgot about it.
I could calculate
Yeah.
if you're adamant or not.
But I think
don't really
Rotom-
think I
Yeah,
can.
actually, I guess I do have like kind of an like why is it weird grass on Raging Bolt? Like I get that it's to hit Ting-Lu and whatnot, but
No, yeah, 5 months. 5 months week to Rotom eat if the Mamoswine is not thick fat.
yeah, well, not just that. It's like in general, you have a lot of the similar same weaknesses and resistances, so just it narrows down the plays you can make.
You're a little over 50%, so Quaquaval's
Like
not
I
gonna kill
get you don't want to go water because you don't want to be weak to
Mamoswine
Rotom's
EQ,
electric moves, but
Mamoswine
maybe
Ice
water
Crash
would have
can
been
also just not
yeah, because
barely
water
not
would
kill
have
you.
maybe.
I can go Raging Bolt and kill you with Dragon Pulse. That's what I can do. That covers everything except Whimsicott. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Well, you say it's an offensive Terra type, but then why does it get resisted by Dragapult, Scizor, Rotom Heat? Like it gets resisted by Whimsicott. It gets resisted by most of the opponent's team. So I don't know. I don't think that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's an offensive Terra type at all.
As well. It's doing nothing else than just giving me momentum.
And even defensively, I don't think it's really
doing fat
that
damage with
the
Volt
best
Switch.
one.
Big
Maybe
damage.
just for the Tinglu.
So we
and take a
do kill
surprise.
This now.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
does
It's
not
it's
kill?
only for defense. Yeah,
Oh,
kind of.
yeah.
Fine, but it dies to Rocky Helmet. It dies to Rocky Helmet. It dies to Rocky Helmet because it has Iron Ball now. Yeah, it dies to Rocky Helmet. Cool. Urshifu is out of here.
I'm
That's
just
gonna
surprised to
know.
live a dragon.
So my
It is
thing is.
the-
It resists surging strikes while turning the tables on Tinglu. I think water would have done the same thing. Like, yeah, you don't resist earthquake, but you still do very good damage to Tinglu that Tinglu doesn't want to take. And you also make sure you have a better neutral into both Scizor and Rotom, which means you're kind of forcing Whimsicott to be the answer, so you can better play around it. But that's just my thought process with it.
There's nothing crazy to it. This can still do some stuff, but this was the main thing I wanted. Raging
If I
Bolt.
remember, you said the Raging Bolt was a bulky set
But it
and
can
not an
still tank a
offensive
hit
set.
versus, like, it's still good for Tinglu.
No, I mean,
So
it
we
probably
might
is a
just
bulky, but
want
I'm just
to,
saying, like,
preserve this.
by going
No,
by
I
going.
agree with what you said.
What? Sorry, what?
No, I said I totally agree with what you said
Yeah.
about
Then again,
like
Vikavolt
the
is
Terra
also good for
water
Tinglu.
and stuff.
But this outspeeds Tinglu. I think Vikavolt does too, actually. So we could sack this as well. I guess this is just slightly better into Whimsicott. Yeah, so this is where you go. I just want to make sure I have a clear game plan here. If you go
Oh,
to Quaquaval into Rotom Heat, Max Fizz Def. See, if you overheat here, that's fine. This would be a demon play. This would be an actual demon play.
Yeah.
Hold on, I kind of want to make this play. No, because you're faster. And you can Will-O-Wisp me right after. You're faster, can Will-O-Wisp me right after. And I don't want to do that, do I? You're clicking overheat right here. Let's just sack Vikavolt. Let's just do the right play. Let's do the refined play. Let's do the sip and wine glass play. I like Mamoswine is the hype play. Yeah, but the problem is if I go...
So it is a little funny you say Mamoswine is the high play, but Mamoswine doesn't outspeed the Rotom necessarily. So it literally is also just a throw play. Like, you just risk getting 2-hit KO'd.
I do live and proc my weakness policy,
as well.
but he can Will-O-Wisp me
And
right
make
after. He should actually not be faster than Mamoswine now that I'm thinking about it. Mamoswine was probably the right play there.
Okay, but how do you know it outspeeds the Rotom? Like, how do you know? Like, you might know post-game now, sure, of course, but in-game I'm saying, like, how do you know that?
No, because he did the. If I remember correctly, when he did the Terra Blast, the normal Terra Blast, it did the 25%, and he checked and was like, "Oh, okay, that thing is like Fizz Dev because it was like maybe max HP or something."
Well,
So
no. That would actually literally say the opposite of what you're trying to say, because you're then saying that, okay, that means he's not Spidef, which means he could just be offensive.
But no, I think he called with max HP. I think that's what he said. He said like, "Oh, it's max HP or something like that." He's like, "Fizz Dev, max HP."
Okay, but here's something you guys really gotta understand. Just because you calc something and you think you have the spread does not mean you have the spread. It means you have an idea what you're looking at, but you don't know. You don't know.
No, that's what.
Like, I can go like this. You don't have Rocks up. How do you know it's not AV Rotom? You haven't seen an item.
Yeah.
Like, you're just making an assumption based on something, but you don't have the full information for it to make that assumption.
I live a T-Bolt, especially at -2. If you Will-O-Wisp me, I'm good.
Like, I think sacking the Vigavolt is fine, and then
now
getting you a better position.
Nuisance because Whimsicott is chipped, Caesar is chipped, Tinglu cannot hard switch in, Dragapult dies to Triple Axle. If you let something die, you give me Moxie. So I don't really mind here at all. The only thing...
I mean, don't get me wrong, when you exchange afterwards and you see it's like a super slow Rotom, then yeah, you could have said, oh, I should have made that play. But in the moment, that's still an insane play. Because, like, first of all, even with the thick fat over, he's just still doing a chunk to Mamoswine.
Yeah, Wood Soak is a crit T-Bolt.
I do outspeed 44 speed, but you don't know that it's 44 speed in the game. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know now because you've seen the spread, but you didn't know at the time.
But even then, I still get the Aqua Step before you.
Like, it could have been if it's what TGP just said that you calculate this max HP. What if it was just fast timid max HP? It could be that too. That is literally the showdown Rotom set. That is max HP, max speed.
You need to land 3 triple axles on Dragapult, but that should be fine.
I love that.
After
That's the only
spike,
thing I can
triple
say.
axle kills, yeah.
Because, like, if I'm gonna be real, with how many like other defensive check Bulb kind of have, I actually think a fast Rotom would well, no, but then it can willow you if it's faster. Yeah, you get weakness, and then you get willowed, and you're back to neutral. And if you ever switch out, you just have a burnt Mamoswine. You're not okay. Being healthy is a bit much, but sure.
And this is where we go to town. And Ice Shard Mammal also can come in and pick up the pieces that are not named Caesar. So you do stay in. And I need this chip so bad. Yeah, so it doesn't kill, right? Which is very, very good for him. Don't crit the T-Bolt. Volt switch. Okay, so I tank that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is chip. That is what I need. I need that to be chip for Mamoswine. I really do.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like getting this chip is very good because now Mammo's like really strong.
I can triple axle everything here. So you have Prankster, but you could have Prankster Stun Spore. Let me see. You can have Prankster Stun Spore, Whimsy, Caught.
But he got the Lumberry, so he doesn't care about
I don't kill him with anything not named triple axle.
No, he was looking Encore.
And not something like a Memento.
Lumberry doesn't stop Encore.
No, but I mean, because he said he can stun for Prankster. That's what he said at first.
Fine. That means I get this
so I was like,
too.
yeah, that's true, but you have the Lumberry, so you don't mind that much.
Like, I kill this after
about a
hit
potential stun for with the Intercut.
Unless you have Synthesis, right? I get it correct.
It doesn't get Synthesis. That's the unfortunate part about Whimsical.
You have to have Synthesis to...
It does not get Synthesis.
You have synthesis.
No, it doesn't.
Probably.
It gets Lead Seed. Like, Lead Seed is the way it does it. It can heal, but it doesn't have Synthesis.
Yeah.
I don't believe so, at least, if I remember correctly. It maybe do. Maybe I am not remember. To be fair, I haven't seen a Whimsicott since 1912. So, for anyone that got the reference, shout out.
I
don't know where you got it.
Let's check it.
Yeah, because you're not cultured. It is what it is.
This is a really good play for you. If not, then it doesn't really matter.
Wow. Okay, let me check. Does it get synthesis?
It does not.
Nope,
No, it does not. It does not get synthesis.
I have Lumberry, so that's fine. I have Lumberry, so this is fine.
Wait. Are you saying? Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna get this understanding correctly.
Okay, so you have Synthesis.
So
now
this Aqua Step here that crits
kill this after a hit here,
and leaves Bulb on like.
Unless you have Synthesis, right?
Let's see. We can see in like a split second. You can see the split second how much exact HP he has. Oh my god! Why is so much going on? So he's at 5, 10, 50. He's at 15% HP. That was an 80% roll in your favor. There's no shot. Okay, for the second KO. Okay, for the second one. That makes sense. I thought you meant that one. I was like, okay, I don't know what roll you're looking at.
So I get rid of this, which is huge. Dragapult comes in. Because I'm encored for one more turn. And my HP is 126. So you guaranteed.
So not plus one.
Oh, we got Whimsicott, right? We got Whimsicott. That's huge. I'm still out of BP range. I just know that this can still do stuff. So I'm probably not going to sack this by the first moment. Meow should look insane with Scarf in the
So is that Dragapult time?
Because like this Dragapult.
I mean, yeah, he's locked into, but I think you do have to just kill it because it is plus 2. No, sorry, plus 1 and 2 speed, right? So yeah, you just gotta kill it. Like you can't stay in. Quack can snowball. No, it can't. No. He Bulb should be able to beat this Quack, no issue. He just has to take damage on like Dragapult.
If I'm 126, do you kill? No, it doesn't kill. Yeah, so here comes the Dragapult. So it does get hurt by the spikes. So let's just check the status. Encore for one
It's
more
plus 3
turn.
speed. Yeah,
I've
it's
locked him
3 speed,
outside.
1 attack.
Plus 1 attack. Because I don't want to let him Dragon Dance.
If it wasn't Encore,
right?
Right there, I think Kokawoko have like
So you
just
have
win.
to
Oh yeah,
use
no,
an
no,
attack.
but I mean that's why he brought Encore Handlers
And if
to
I take
prevent
rocks, I think I'm
the
in-
Quack
I think I'm in
from
BP
sweeping.
range. And I'm not. I am
I
faster
really
than
wanted to
Romy.
Ironball, like the Dragapult.
Let's just
You
see.
wanted to Ironball the Dragapult?
Because I can go this if I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think taking your chip here is not the worst. Like Mamo should be
We'll go
able
for
to
the
revenge, and then Mamo's
We'll go for
looking
the
really strong at the end.
Still plus 1. Decent damage. Very
Yeah.
decent damage. If you miss
I
Dragon
did
Lord or
almost
whatever,
half,
that's
like,
also play. Dragon
a little
Darts
bit, like,
is
maybe,
physical, so
40%.
glad
Oh, you want?
bring
Yeah, you
it
wanted
back
to
in.
eyeball the microwave? Yeah, yeah. No,
That-
that's what we figured that it
That's
was
fine.
for.
Because now, if I go into my
Oh, you're bringing,
I mean,
yeah.
to be fair, I do also agree a little bit with what Bo says. That like, well, what Soulbliss said in the video, but kind of what Bo was alluding to. That Meow is looking insane now because Scizor is at about half. I think it's a little bit above half. Rotom is at like 20 max. Wizard just died. Like knockoff is so free now.
Also, with this card full outfit and everything, nothing really.
I can also triple axle. How much does triple axle do to Caesar?
You can't put Mel in the micro.
Knock off everything.
True.
No,
That is very
was
true.
me, not,
Or I
that
can go
was just me. Like I was
Mammoth
talking, like then I stopped
And you
talking
have to switch out.
quieter and quieter. Like yeah. Whatever.
Mammoth
But that's
with
weird. Last time
EQ
you
is the way.
did nothing like that. Bro.
Is it not?
So
Maybe it's not.
I can't hear you half the time. What?
No, I said last time it didn't happen like that, so I find it weird.
I don't know.
Let's go Masquerado. Let's do the safe play. And
Because well, it's Scizor, Rotom, Dragapult,
Flower
and
Trick here, I'm a god.
what's the last one in the back? I don't remember.
But I can't. I have to click no.
What?
Was it
Or
Urshifu that?
triple axle.
No, I think Urshifu was
Triple
one of the
axle
ones
maybe
that died. I
might
think.
just be better.
Think.
Let's click triple axle.
Did we have the triple axles there?
You do sack this.
I'm not sure why we had to triple axle there. Ting Lu, that's right. It's Ting Lu that's alive. That's what it
I
is.
think yeah.
Rotom is out.
I don't know if we had to
Just
triple
that
axle there.
Caesar HP, and you have to take the spike as you come in as well. Yeah, and you're gonna U-turn, and I'm gonna go.
All right, so Soul Blaze just did not notice that this is heavy duty boots.
Yeah, and you're gonna.
Because he talked about like Scizor has to take the spike as I come in, and then he says yeah,
Yeah, and you're gonna U-turn.
and it just didn't take damage.
And I'm gonna go
So either he did notice it and he just kind of like
into this.
moved past it, or he didn't.
Maybe it was like taking out your stuff when it happened.
Yeah,
Sometimes it
I mean, he
happens.
probably was. He probably
I
was.
don't
Like, it
know.
happens.
I need Caesar to take more chip. Because if you're max HP, I have Rocky Helmet on this as well. Default.
Yeah,
Good play.
Okay. The
Good
phone.
play.
No, you will go
You're
for
still, you're still taking the damage and you have no roost.
W Delta was determined about not looking at stream while playing. You would get gold medal, is what you're saying?
So I think the chip that I'm most satisfied with here is Dragon Pulse equals chip on anything, right?
No. Okay, wait. No. You go for Thunderbolt, like 100%. If Ting Lu comes in, you're faster and you click Terra Blast. I think you always go with Thunderbolt. And if Dragon Ball comes in, you get the risk of the para.
No. Do I live
I
BP?
second that. Because the risk of
I mean, I first of all, I don't know if he lives
How
bullet
much
punches. I guess that's the first thing.
84?
But I feel like you go with Thunderbolt here, like 100%.
You have to. Oh, well, you don't kill me. Okay.
But it's a
so you have to
physical
swap
one,
out
physical
here.
raging book, so maybe you have a chance to
So Dragon
live the
Pulse.
bullet punch.
Alright, I hit no matter what here. Grunkle? Yeah, that's fine.
There's some more to damage. Yeah.
Decent damage. And so the mistake here would
Did
be
like
to do
10
that
or 15
again.
decent damage.
The mistake would be to do that again.
You have to go for Terra Blast. Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
for. Because if I go for Grass Terra Blast, I'll let him back in. I think you're gonna wanna. I just Dragon Pulse again.
Okay, wait,
Just
hold
Dragon
on.
Pulse again.
What do you mean? If you click Terror Blast, you let him back in? I'm so not following here. You think he's gonna go back into the Scizor? Like, why would he not just stay in with Scizor? Like, because like
I
you're
think the
not
play
killing, you're not killing Ting Lu from there. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you're not killing Ting Lu from there.
I think he will do like max like maybe 30% or something.
I just cannot let that Dragon Pulse come in for free.
Maybe a bit more.
I mean, you say
His
let the
damage
Dragon Ball
is
come in for free,
fine
but what
with
is
it.
the Dragon Ball gonna do? It's gonna kill your Raging Ball, and then you go
Does he kill
Meowscarada,
me
I
here?
guess. I guess you don't have that many sack pieces, but
Oh, your Citrus.
yeah, I definitely think we
Oh,
could have
that's
afforded
that.
to click Terror Blast. I definitely
Citrus
think we
might
could
have
have.
saved him. Earthquake. I think I live. Yeah.
All right, so he only has Earthquake on the Ting Lu.
So my play is it to swap out here? Because if I go here,
What are we saving?
I think I need Caesar to take this damage.
Okay, we're saving the
What?
helmet. Actually, you know what? I don't hate that. We're saving the helmet. That's not like. I don't like hate that. I don't hate the idea of
If you
it.
go Caesar on me, I just
helmet
swap
is
back
free?
into this to let it take the Rocky Helmet. Flower Trick should still make this happen, maybe. Oh, it's
Also,
down to the
so
wire.
I'm just. I don't think this is what it's gonna be. But if this is Sword Stand Sissa, it also. You have no. You defogged them away, didn't you, bro? I don't think they've been set up since then. I don't believe so.
Bro. Oh,
Oh, you got the rocks back up. Never mind then.
I think Caesar's might be.
That's okay.
might be
That's
a
yeah.
little
That's
too
not a
early.
paying. That's a not paying attention then.
War 1 doesn't do anything, rocks are not up. If you hit me for super effective, then we're talking here. Earthquake.
No,
Earthquake.
okay, no. Rocks are not up, Bo. They're not up because the Mammo did not take damage, and it's weakness policy. They're not up. Yeah, no, okay. No mind. We did pay attention. I guess we did pay attention.
And now,
Oh.
if I icicle crash, I let him back in. But if you stay, then I'm fine. I think you have to go to Caesar here. I'm an Earthquake. I think you have to go to Caesar.
I mean, it might be this turn you get them up. I can see that because like you live anything
also
this
be choice band.
you probably live a hit
Did
from
I
this
throw that?
Mammo. Like I wouldn't be surprised.
Did I throw that?
Yeah.
Earthquake, Mammal Swine? I think I threw that. You're choice banded, aren't you?
Way
Yeah,
better.
No.
But like
You
I think
just have
Earthquake was
attack and
been
that's
kind of free and like I think really wants to push into it.
I mean,
just have attack.
no matter what, Bob, I can tell you they are not on the field because this weakness policy Mammo did not take Stealth Rock, so they're definitely not on the field right now.
Investment, I guess. You have to go Caesar. If you go Caesar here, I win on the spot. If not, then it's still a game for him.
I mean, okay, you say if you go Sissa, you win on the spot, but the problem is that the Meowscarada cannot lock anything, so I don't know if you actually do.
Okay, so he does not go to Caesar. Good play. We still get a lot of damage. Oh, you still set up Stealth Rock.
There they come.
Okay, well.
Oh, go
know,
for
I-
Earthquake now. Earthquake will
Well,
kill.
I am confirmed faster.
Expert level play from Bob there, sitting on the rocks. I mean, yeah, and it's just a good play, right? Because it's like he guarantees the Raging Ball is now dead, like it can't come in again. And in case you let him live, which you
I
did,
think I lose.
he get like it's just a free turn.
Maybe?
It's like I think Bullet Punch Scizor has a chance of winning now because you're like half with Mammo.
Caesar.
Meow is not Okoing Scizor, I don't think
He
so.
does a lot.
It's like you have to take double Bullet Punch.
With
He's
Knockout?
choice band. He does a
It
lot.
depends if it's a fist
No, because it's choice scarf. It's not like banded, right?
Yeah, but if it's not a fist depth fist or like
Ooh,
if
you
it's
have
the
some
death,
kind of item, I
you
just don't
can
know
kill
what
it.
it is.
Because
I still
right?
think I still think from where it's at right now, I still think it takes one.
Again, yeah, it's not at 50. It's like at 55.
I think I lose because of Bullet Punch, right? Oh, you kill my Rocky Helmet answer. That's so good for you. I think double BP wins it for him.
Like I think it comes down to
That's
how much the
Stealth Rock
knockoff
player.
does do to Scizor.
But why didn't he
So.
go into Ting Lu?
TGP is at the bottom of the ocean again.
Caesar,
Yeah,
you
I
had to
mean,
go Caesar there,
he's
Yeah, I
been living
didn't-
down.
right?
He's been
This
living
is-
down there.
It's not the same play.
Yeah,
Oh, setting up rocks was so
I'm losing
good.
what Iron Bundle.
BP.
Alright. But yeah,
Okay.
I think
So I know we already saw Defog in the scissor, but I was so ready for Bob to click sword stance right there. I was so ready.
Wish he took the damage. Really wish he did.
I think now we will see a crit from
Yeah.
knockoff.
So my only play here
I have a
is
feeling it will do
to.
that.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm low. So my only play here, you're not choice banned. That's my only hope. And flower and knockoff. That's my only play.
Does it? I mean, I
You
guess
have
if he's
to
not
be
defensive,
not
maybe.
choice
I
banned for
don't
me to
know.
win here.
Bullet.
Oh, not choice
Listen,
banned. Do I kill him? If I
Knockoff
kill him, I
crit?
win. Oh, I think I
Oh,
win.
the crit.
I
No.
call it! I call it!
Yeah.
I call it!
Oh my God! Was that it?
Well, okay, you called it based
Are
on
you
because that's
Scarf
what he
Dragon
said
Ball?
at the.
I win
That's what he
with,
said
no,
at the
I win
beginning.
with ice
Oh,
shard
I didn't
now.
watch the video.
Your boots.
I saw the video. I'm like, yo, it would be funny if it's a crit.
I think
Okay,
you
I will
did it.
say it is very funny. He says, "I win with ice shot now," as if he doesn't have a
were
trick
in
scarf
range.
meow.
I think you were in range. I
guess
you were-
he doesn't know that this isn't scarf.
Yeah, I think so. I think you were in range. GG's, Bo. Holy shit! Another
Double crit,
crit!
man. What the
Meows
fuck?
Piranha! Oh my God! Holy
Well,
shit!
that's
That
all.
might just have sealed our
That's
playoffs.
incredible.
Jesus! It was
Sorry, again, you are at the bottom of the ocean. What?
I said, like the turn prior of Miaskarada creating the scissor, was that a RNG happening? But I think not. So it wasn't like a 3 turns of RNG.
No, it was only 2.
It was Lum. Okay, so not Scarf. Huge. Thank you so much for the battle, Bo. What a close position.
Crit matter. I have to high roll both knockoff or I should do it. Yeah, no, I figured on the scissor it definitely mattered. Like 100% I figured it mattered. Because like scissor has like insanely good defense, so I just kind of naturally figured he could live it. But yeah, hey, double crit your way into playoffs. That's one way of doing it.
Battle. I love these kinds of games. It gets so strategic. Soul Blaze and as always.
Gets so strategic. Gets decided on RNG. If Scissor wasn't Boots, that was a guaranteed win too. Yeah, but see, it was Boots, so because you say that, but then if Scissor is choice banded, then Miaskarada doesn't live. So it's like it wouldn't have mattered then. Like then Scissor still wins. Hell, Scissor could have been metal coated and probably would have won. But yeah, we move on to the next game, which is gonna be A12 versus Adamu. We're gonna be watching some Hydreigon gaming, apparently, is what I can tell from this. So that's gonna be interesting.
Expect to win, and you definitely don't disrespect Hydreigon in my house. Hydreigon doesn't care what gen it is, what tier it's in, or what Thomas Reed I'm smoking this morning.
Well, some president said it, so.
Okay, sorry, what? I can't hear you.
No, okay, let me try to. Is that better now?
I don't know, because like it sounds better. Like every time I pause and I like say what, then it sounds better for like 2-3 seconds, and then you go back in the ocean.
But what's funny is like I barely move. Like I take my hands in front of my phone is in front of my
It's been
mouth
longer
and like
than your favorite Pokemon has existed, and it's not just strong; it's got coverage like healthcare should have.
Okay, TTP, I'm gonna ask you something, and I need you to be so honest with me. And if this is the reason are you listening to the Discord call through headset, like earbuds or anything, or through like your phone speaker?
my phone speaker.
I know what it is. It's when the video is playing, because the video then makes it so we can't hear you. That is why.
Oh, okay. Well, if I lower the stream volume, that would be better.
No, if you were wearing earbuds, that would be better.
Oh, no. There's somewhere I don't know where my ones. I don't know.
Now, okay, it's a little late now. We're how many hours into this now? I just
I think that's maybe that's why. Because
The
last
fact-
time
the
I
fact
did
that
have
you-
the AirPods.
the fact that you couldn't think of that. Come on.
Yeah,
Dark Pulse Surf. Draco Meteor, you name it. It's already in the moveset. This week in Win and in playoffs. A 12 is bringing the 3-headed menace to take some names and prove it at 8 mid. Yeah, the 12 also got Scarf Tusk, Scarf Zapdos Q, Utility P2, Super Fang Cinderace, Helmet Mimikyu, but none of that matters because it's Hydra time, baby.
I think if the stream volume is
Okay,
lower,
so I'm going to be doing a little bit of post-con this week is because unfortunately my recording didn't save. The video recording saved, but not my audio.
Okay, wait. So fairy, poison, flying, water. Okay. Water hands. I guess it's to beat the test.
So let's just get into this battle. The first thing I noticed right off the bat is my opponent has
I wouldn't why
absolutely
the
no fairy
flying
type, as they are terrifying on the Heatran and Terra Water.
It can be good for Earth
so
Power.
I like to just immediately Hydreigon. I figure, okay, I could just kind of spam either Draco or Dark Pulse very freely into their team, and they won't be able to do a whole lot about it. Things I need to be very careful about is I needed to be very careful about that Iron Hands, as I know that a Swords Dance Iron Hands is terrifying, which is why I brought a very special defensive Mimikyu this week. So,
yo, A12, what kind of filter do you have on?
Pulse very freely into their team, and they won't be able to do a whole lot about it. Things I need to be very careful about is I needed to be very
switch ones.
Iron Hands, as
no, this looks very blue. Is it just me? I think this looks blue.
Maybe because of the arena, sorry.
Maybe that might be.
I know that a Swords Dance Iron Hands is terrifying, which is why I brought a very special defensive Mimikyu this week. So I like to Terra just immediately. If I see a Latias in front of me, I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean, I'll just Terra. And I believe I pressed Dark Pulse this turn. I was kind of debating between either Terra Blasting or Dark Pulsing, and the reason for that was Terra Blast would have been good if he's like an Assault Vest Iron Hands, but I gave it a little more thought, and I realized
I just used deep. Okay, but you see what I mean, right, A12? Like compared to the other games, I feel like this looks like okay. I think it actually is the arena because this paid like screen right here looks kind of fine, but it was just when Hydreigon came out, it just looked so.
And the reason for that was Terra Blast if he's like Assault Vest Iron Hands, but I gave it a little more thought, and I realized that if I lock myself into Terra Blast and he brings out the Heatran like later, as soon as he figures out that specs, I am in a world of hurt. So instead of doing that, I just Dark Pulse, and that was actually the correct play, as he brings out the Tentacruel. As I Terra, as you know, I wanted to be immune to those dragon moves.
I think it went for Dark Pulse or Terra Blast.
It's gonna take a large amount from
Dark Pulse. He literally said that.
About to see.
Well, I mute the volume, so
a little bit from those leftovers.
It'll be better now.
Black Sludge was a little bit of an odd bring, but we rolled with it. Now here I was debating switching. I'm like, okay, I don't want to eat a Sludge Bomb with my Hydreigon. I like the idea of keeping this relatively healthy to be able to take hits from the Latias. But after a little more thought and a little more me kind of switching around and trying to figure out, okay,
what can you switch?
I eventually realized I don't really have a very good Sludge Bomb switching, as all my Sludge Bomb switching are take a massive amount from water move, or just not really appreciate it. So I just Dark Pulse. I'm like, okay, he presses Sludge Bomb, he presses Sludge Bomb, and he overthinks it a little bit and goes for the flip turn, which, you know, I always take. That's a very nice damage. Tentacruel is now currently in, I believe, Surf range, which is very nice. So he's going to think about this for a while. He was able to figure out from his calcs that I am indeed a Specs Hydreigon, so he makes a smart play, goes out into his Iron Hands. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to immediately bring out my Mimikyu. My Mimikyu was always my dedicated check this. I feel
like it will be Evislam.
I never intended for my Mimikyu to counter this. I just wanted the Mimikyu to get a little bit of chip.
I mean,
so
it might be, but it's as Atos said that based on the calc, he could tell it was true specs, so that's why you can also just go Iron Hands for free here.
Mimikyu with the Rocky Helmet. So I go immediately Mimikyu, and I believe he Sword Stances this turn, if I remember correctly. He indeed Sword Stances, and I'm like, okay.
Sword Stance.
I know that Iron Hands likes to run Lumberry a lot, and I do have a lot of potential Will-Wisp users in my Cinderace and Mimikyu, but I press the Will-Wisp anyways. I figure, okay, I'm just going to burn his Lum. I'm like 90% sure he's going to bring Lum Hands to this matchup. I have too many Pokemon with Will-Wisp, and I was correct. This is a Lum Iron Hands, which also tells me he is not Assault Vest. That information specifically is enormous for me. If that means that my Hydreigon is looking like absolutely amazing. He brought a relatively slow team.
But I have to trade that with Smith.
So I pressed Will-Wisp again. I'll be perfectly honest.
No, I mean,
this was kind of an aggressive play on my end. I'm like, okay,
just switch
kind of Copium. But after I started giving it more thought, I realized, okay, yeah, he does have the Heatran in the back. Will-Wisp probably wasn't going to play. There was a high probability he would bring Flame Body to this matchup. I do have a Cinderace, and he's Terra Flying, which means I'm guessing he brought this as like his Cinderace check. So, you know, he gets a Flash Fire.
And he got no fire resist.
And my only fire switch in this week, unfortunately, is the Cinderace. And I'm just trying to figure out, okay, do I really want my Cinderace to take this chip? It's because my Cinderace can't kill this Heatran, but it can do a very large chunk to it with Super Fang, potentially putting it into my Hydreigon's range, which would be very valuable for me. So I'm just kind of debating, I debate this for a very long time of, do I go Cinderace, do I go Gyarados,
because they're flying, Heatran cannot wall everything in the back.
Cinderace, Gyarados, maybe go Hydreigon. I just decide on Cinderace.
I mean, it's good into those two, yeah. It's gonna, depending on the, like, if it's Flash Fire, then yeah, it's good into Cinderace, but it could be Flame Body, so we don't know.
It is Flash Fire because Mimikyu Whips was activated the Flash Fire.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention.
I forget a lot more time. Okay, this Tentacruel is very weakened. Even if I lose Heatran, not quite the end of the world. If he gets Toxic Spikes off, a little bit annoying, but I can probably play around it. And I can also probably try to play to prevent those Toxic Spikes from getting off.
I didn't even know that
you're probably going to tear this turn. You're probably going to get
Super Fang.
Wait, really? That's like
I didn't know that.
That's like decently common to run, I would say. Like not like super common, but common enough.
Maybe in draft, but like in the ladder, like the OU ladder, maybe I never saw it. Never saw like a Super Fang.
Okay, when I say something like that, I always mean draft. Like
yeah. Makes sense.
It's just because Cinderace is like mostly known for just clicking Pyro Ball with the occasional gong shot or high jump kick. So sneaking like, and then of course like U-turn, so sneaking Super Fang in every now and then is not like super uncommon.
Fairly fine.
Like, it definitely happens.
I'll debate switching, so I'm like, okay, maybe the Cinderace.
I think it will depend if it's like against a very bulky matchup.
Pokemon here, I'm just going to Super Fang, take my damage on this, and put it into Hydreigon range. And I'll be honest, I think staying in is honestly his best play here. Take out my Cinderace, which would be nice because it allows him to get rocks up later with potential Landorus, or Tug Spikes off if he wants them. But he elects not to do that. He actually switches and goes immediately out into the Cinderace. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna get the chip that I need, so I never have to press Surf with my Hydreigon. The Super Fang's gonna be huge, but unfortunately, I miss. So yeah, I'm kind of tilting a little bit. So I'm like, okay, I lost 2 games ago due to a crit. I lost 2 games ago due to a Draco Miss. 1 game.
I think
due
it goes
to
to
I'm like, okay, am I gonna lose this game due to a Super Fang Mess? I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna go out into my Hydreigon. Hydreigon's generally my best click. It's because he does not really have a good Dark Switch in, and Landers can't really touch Hydreigon. What's this Landers gonna do? Stone Edge me? I mean, Stone Edge is gonna do a large chunk of damage, but I don't mind taking that damage if it's necessary to get my Hydreigon in it. It's because once
by the way, my voice is better now.
He has no switch in for this.
I mean, overall, yeah, like it sounds pretty good. Like it doesn't sound like you're living. It doesn't sound like you're SpongeBob.
So as he goes for Stealth Rocks, I'm like, okay, fair enough.
I'm laughing not because he said SpongeBob, because I remember when I was younger, someone was saying like, oh, you look like SpongeBob. I was like, oh, damn. Because when I was younger, the first time I put a tag, they told me, oh, you look like SpongeBob. I was like, oh, fuck.
I'm like, there's a chance that Landers might switch to stay in, and since Dark Pulse doesn't kill since I'm a Super Fang before, I'll just Dark Pulse as he switches out into the Tentacruel. And I'm like, okay, Surf, I mean, should probably 2KO it, right? Yeah, that looks about 2KO range. So I'm just kind of free to press Surf again, which is what I do.
Now from the Surf.
I figure, okay, I know this is already slower. He revealed from his damage set, but this was like a more defensive Tentacruel. So I Surf, and I'm like, okay, the Surf.
He's not only on the rug at the bottom.
Oh,
so you say he's
Patrick? If he lives, he's just debating what to do. And I do Surf, and I miss out.
Well, I'm slim, so
a little bit unfortunate, but really okay. So he didn't go for Sludge Bomb, he went for Surf.
Oh,
so
he lives.
That would be kind of Squidward, then, right?
Which I guess is fair. Is because I don't really have great fairies besides Mimikyu, which isn't exactly known for its defensive prowess. So I Surf again. I'm like, okay.
But I'm joyful.
You might go Latias here, is because you know them specs, but I just want to kill. That's in front of me, and in case you like overthink it, or
I gotta talk about Adam. How much money he's getting paid by?
Probably debating going between
to let this tentacle die to Hydreigon.
Tentacle go down, which is huge. I never have to worry about toxic spikes now, so I can play a lot more recklessly with my Cinderace, which is kind of valuable. A valuable playstyle choice that I now have that I wouldn't have had before. As he elects to go into his Latias, because
you didn't have a poison move.
Fair enough.
No, I don't think so. But it's like H-Rod doesn't have like the most prominent fairy on his team, so there's not really a reason to run Sludge Bomb that much.
My Cinderace should be able to take anything this wants to go for. I don't think you're going to Draco on a Terra Fairy Hydreigon, so let's just click Cinderace and see what happens. Which that was about my thought process. As I switch out, and we're about to see what he does. I honestly forget what he does. It's been a little bit since the battle. And he elects a Psychic. Okay, my Cinderace should be able to take that hit, which it does do, as you know. Cinderace is pretty bulky when it has that bulk investment, and I core changed in order to get rid of these Stealth Rocks and put them on his side of the field. I actually didn't bring Rapid Spin on my Great Tusk this week, and
Lando did set rocks?
If I get spikes on his side and he gets spikes on my side, sorry, not spikes, Stealth Rock, whatchamacallit. It's ultimately beneficial for me because this team is kind of more affected by the rocks than my team is in my playstyle. As he agilities,
like
I'm like, oh shit, is this going to be
power set, I guess?
Latias? I'm like, okay, my P2 unfortunately doesn't have a move that doesn't hit for super effective damage, but maybe I can like Thunder Wave, slow it down a bit.
Draining Kiss.
So I go immediately out into my P2. I'm like, okay, what are you going to do? Psychic, what you're about to see does absolutely nothing. I mean, P2 is very specially defensive this week. I brought this specifically to be able to check the Spectre, but it does check the Latias too, especially since he didn't bring Stored Power. So here I'm like kind of debating. I'm like, okay, do I Thunder Wave or do I just double out? The reason for doubling out was I was pretty sure his Iron Hands was probably going to switch into me. It's because, Iron Hands would be a good way to apply offensive pressure to my team, especially with my Mimikyu disguise broken. But I ultimately decided to click Thunder Wave because I'm like, okay, I mean, this is Agility Latias. I can't resist being Agility Calm Mind Latias and not getting a Thunder Wave on it. As he switches out, revealing to me at least, he isn't a Calm Mind set. If he was a Calm Mind set, he would have pressed Calm Mind there.
Oh no,
so out comes the hands, and we get the Thunder Wave. A little unfortunate that doesn't affect it, and I make no progress, but I'm fairly okay with that. And I believe here I'm debating between going to Mimikyu or going to Great Tusk. And I like to ultimately go to my Mimikyu, knowing that Mimikyu can take a Heavy Slam at this current range. I am a max defense Mimikyu. So you're going to think about this, I believe, for a while. My guess is he was debating between either Drain Punching or Heavy Slamming to try to hit my Hydreigon or Mimikyu. I'll be honest, I don't remember which one he clicked, so we're about to find out. So I go down to my Mimikyu. I don't need Mimikyu to kill this, I just need Mimikyu to chip it down. As he Heavy Slams, I live, and he takes another round of Rocky Helmet, which, is huge for me. And if I Pain Split, I'll take myself out of Heavy Slam range, which is really nice. I also don't think you're going to stay in and risk this getting willowed. I'm like, okay, if you bring out the Heatran, I get the chip that I need on Heatran to be able to kind of spam and Dark Pulse really without like having to think at all with my Hydreigon. As he elects to switch out, and I'm like, okay, please be the Heatran. I really want to chip on Heatran. And he brings out the Landorus. I'm like, okay, generally fine. I'll be able to get pretty healthy.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was just distracted for like a split second there.
I'm like, okay, if you bring out the Heatran,
yeah, for about Soul Bleed, I guess.
Spam and Dark Pulse really without like having to think at all with my Hydreigon. As he likes to switch out, I'm like, okay, please use Heatran, I really want to chip on Heatran.
Last time I lost because P2
Landorus. I'm like, okay,
I mean, but it wasn't it also offensive P2, so I think that might have been why you didn't have recover.
Out of Heavy Slam range, which, after rocks, I actually don't take myself out of Heavy Slam range. But still, that chip on Landorus is valuable. Allows me to play like a little more aggressively with my Great Tusk if I want to start getting up a Great Tusk endgame. And I go immediately onto my Hydreigon again. I'm like, okay, if you Stone Edge, you Stone Edge. Not the end of the world. I should be able to take it. Since he's Stealth Rock, I'm pretty sure this isn't a Scarf Landorus. As he stealth rocks again, I'm like, okay, yeah, fair enough. Get your rocks. But the rocks on his side are hurting him more than the rocks are going to be hurting me. So
yeah,
like, okay,
so I thought so. Last time I was like offensive P2.
I do not have a reason not to press Dark Pulse. It's because he revealed to me
also,
that he is not a Soul Fest on his hands.
Like, okay, so it's very funny. I get it. You go Hydreigon because you expect him, like, even if you're Stone Edge, you do live, but also you just have Great Tusk and Zapdos, which is just equally as good switch-ins. But I know you went Hydreigon because you wanted to give it the kill.
Because he Sword Stance the previous turn. I'm like, okay, this Dark Pulse should be able to get a kill. What does he want to give me? If he wants to give me the Landorus, okay, I can play a little more aggressively with my Great Tusk, send it in a bit more. If he gives me a Heatran, sometimes he makes a smart play.
I know something else is better to bring in, but just because I want to kill one with Iron Bundle, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to bring Iron Bundle.
No, I mean, Hydreigon might also, based on what's left, give him the better overall. Like,
and he doesn't really have a whole lot. I think the only thing he has at this point that can really...
I didn't think I ran Ice Spin on Tusk this week. I mean, I guess that's fair, but you still have Zapdos, and Zapdos will also eat any hit, you know?
1v1 Hydreigon. Our Heatran will have to take a massive amount from Dark Pulse, and that Iron Hands has already been severely chipped thanks to the Mimikyu. So yeah, you're just gonna see him thinking, probably calking. I'm not sure what he's calking. It's because I don't think there's a whole lot to calc here. I'm just gonna kind of keep yapping. I'm going to let the game run in full time. I'll be honest, there was very little going through my head at this point. I'm just like, okay, Dark Pulse, click, free. Your Dark Resist is very specially free.
Not much going through my head. Dark Pulse, click.
I'm like, okay, it's probably gonna be in the yellow after I chip it a few more times with the Mimikyu. And I do like to make a little bit of a more aggressive play and go Great Tusk here. The reason for it is I figure, okay, I want to lull him into like a full sense of. I don't want to lull him to a security of where.
Okay, so again, I'm assuming you have some sort of plan, but no Ice Spin into the Latias Lando is kind of
every time on my fairy again. And this heavy slam is going to do absolutely nothing from my Great Tusk. And after that, he doesn't have a good Great Tusk switch in. His Landorus is gone, so he doesn't really have a great ground resist besides the Latias. So we do take a decent amount, and he clicks a heavy slam like I expected. That's absolutely nothing. If you know, Great Tusk weighs a metric ton. And here, I'm actually debating going for an aggressive play. I'm like, okay, I can headlong try to take my
so I don't know at the top of my head Adamu's full team, but I'm assuming Stone Edge was something that didn't come.
I'm thinking about it for a little bit more, being like, okay, do I stay in with my Great Tusk, or do I just kind of press knock? I believe I ultimately decide on clicking knock, expecting the Latias to come in, and figuring worst case scenario, I would force the Hands Terra anyways, if he's Terra Water. As he goes Spectrier, I'm like, oh, wait, oh yeah, you're probably playing the spin block game. That makes sense. Unfortunately for you, I don't have spin this week. I have just knock off. And we take out the Spectrier. From here, I'll be honest, there's not many endgame options that he has. He has a very slow Heatran, and he has a Latias, which is probably weakness policy. His Latias is probably his best way to win the game.
Since I expected Terra Flying Spam.
I'm like, okay, I don't want to knock and trigger this weakness policy. If I knock and trigger weakness policy,
I still feel like Ice Spin on them would have been a better, like the better overall neutral, because it hits more across the field. I guess if you want the specific damage Stone Edge gives, like I can see that.
I can Thunderwave it, slow it down a little bit, and create a situation where he can't really do a lot. He also doesn't know that I don't have Tri-Attack on my Duck this week, so I'm like, okay, maybe I can force this out with my Duck, which is what I'm playing for. He Psychics, I'm like, okay, I'll just recover. I mean, what do you have that's going to pressure my Duck? If you go out into the hands, I'll just go out into Mimikyu and take my damage on it. The series of plays I would play out if he goes hands is, if he goes hands, I just go Mimikyu, sack Mimikyu essentially to hands, go out into my Hydreigon and collect a kill. As you goes hands, I'm like, okay, yeah, fair enough. I'll get my recover off, recover a large amount of HP. My Porygon 2 is healthy again. It is able to check this Latias for days, and here I just go out into my like, okay. I lulled him into the false sense of security of me going out into Great Tusk last time. I think you're going to Drain Punch or Close Combat this turn. So after thinking about it for a little bit, I decided to go Mimikyu.
It doesn't work.
Go for the Mimikyu, kill, which is kind of a win for me anyways. So yeah, you're just going to see Mimikyu come in. I take the Rocks damage, and you Drain Punch, do absolutely nothing. Now, here, I'm like, okay, I don't want to risk Heatran coming in, so I'm just going to Pain Split. If you take out my Mimikyu with Heavy Slam, you take out my Mimikyu with Heavy Slam, not really the end of the world. And he Thunder Punches, which kind of surprised me.
Didn't do much,
but I'm like, okay, fair enough. I mean, this game honestly is kind of over anyway.
Oh, that's interesting. He Thunder Punch. Like, I'm not sure what upside Thunder Punch gives compared to like Heavy Slam. Because like if you Thunder Punch and he goes Hot Toss, you get no damage. Where if you Heavy Slam as lead, you get like 2%. You know. I'm not 100% sure what the
and now I get to reveal my Endear check in order to bring this Iron Hands down even further. You know, not every day you see an Iron Hands getting 1v1 by a Pokemon that has the BST of like your local Caterpie. Yeah, that's just Mimikyu's defensive typing outwork and its utility move pool outwork.
And
next time I'm just like thinking, okay, I didn't really expect this Mimikyu to 1v1 this hands, but it did.
Like if it stays in, it will get down.
What do I do here? And ultimately I decide to Shadow Claw and collect my kill. Which, you know, I think that was my best play. I mean, what's
that is faster.
Heatran has a Sack Water on live. So he's thinking about this for a while, and he ultimately goes out into Latias, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to risk triggering this weakness policy. When you run Agility Latias, you are screaming to me your weakness policy. So I agree with that. I think. I hope if you talk to my best play here.
I'm wondering if Eagle's trying to get a 6-0 here.
Thank God.
I don't think he's trying to get a 6-0, but the one way he ends up reverse losing this is by triggering a weakness policy here for Agility Latias. Because he already saw it was Agility, so he's like just thinking like, how do I not lose here?
Not a whole lot this can do to me. I mean, Draco's going to do nothing, Psychic's going to do nothing. I'm especially defensive, Porygon 2. And I was actually, oh wait, no, I teared
That
my
did nothing.
Hydreigon earlier, so I couldn't tear my P2 anyways.
And now he doesn't have no,
So here I ended up making a
like,
double expecting the heat range coming in and figuring, okay,
on the way
I
up Slowbra, can I say like that?
differential for funny differential.
Nothing will
But
collect.
it's Heatran and
nice access to go out
Latias.
inside Hydreigon and collect my kill from there. He goes for Aura Sphere, does absolutely nothing if you know. Porygon 2 is a Porygon 2, Latias is Latias. Latias doesn't have the best special attack. Porygon 2 has a special defense of just an absolute monster. As he Aura Spheres, and I think at this point he's kind of given up. He's like, okay, yeah, I mean, I think he probably should have agility'd and tried to play for like a potential weakness policy win, but I think at this point he was kind of checked out, is because there really aren't any ways for him to win as long as I kind of play well, and I trust old me long enough. Sorry, I trust the old me well enough that I'm pretty sure I would never click this for like super effective move that could potentially risk like an agility sweep. And I think that's what I eventually do. I Thunderwave the Latios to kind of slow it down, and I just got into
really good to
the
bird.
I believe I got into my Mimikyu, but my Mimikyu did what it needed to. Like weakening that, basically killing the Iron Hands was just absolutely clutch.
I think
Iron
I'll
Hands
go
was a
to
terrifying Pokemon for me
Zapdos
to deal
here.
with. So
No, did you
sack it off.
you have a
So,
1
yeah,
HP
Randers
Mimikyu,
maybe
just sack back, get your save switch. There's no reason to go to
I don't really care about
Zapdos.
differential too much anyways, as this was a win and in situation for playoffs. So
Oh,
winning
rocks
this
are
game
up,
essentially
yeah.
guarantees us a spot in the playoffs, which is very nice. So here I'm just debating, okay, how do I want to win this game? I have so many ways to win it. I eventually like to go with Hydreigon to essentially give a promise of the well, not really.
Of course you go with
I
Hydreigon.
just got to be like, haha, Hydreigon is good, you see? Watch it get a kill on a Latios.
Wait,
Here
wait,
I am
wait,
just debating, okay, how do I want to win this game? I have so many ways to win it. I eventually like to go with Hydreigon to essentially give Thomas the finger. Not really give him the finger, but just gotta be like, haha, Hydreigon is good, you see? Watch it get a kill on a Latios. Did you know that Specs?
Wow, you're telling me Hydreigon killed a Latios? Wow.
I certainly did not.
You telling me the
Okay,
Terra
I'm just
Hydreigon got to kill a Latias?
and So let's see. I like to just Dark Pulse.
Nah, stay in. Be a man. Go for the flinch.
Hydreigon pretty especially tanky. As he Terras, probably doesn't want to pick a surf or something, or he's just tearing if he's like he just wants to reveal his Terra. Be like, see, I was terrifying. I wasn't lying to you in the preview. So yeah, the Terra comes out. I just Dark Pulse, figuring okay, I can range kill this with anything. Unless his overheats, shouldn't be able to kill my Hydreigon.
Flinch?
See, I knew it. I knew
All I
it.
have left this game was just Gig Over. This Hydreigon had absolutely nothing to win. So I just Dark Pulse again. Clay by kill. Hydreigon gets big. 4 kills in this match. You're going to see Heatran go down and see you guys in the WPF playoffs.
I just knew he was gonna get that flinch, man. Wow, Hydreigon put in the work, huh? I mean, that was a very good run. There's nothing to say there. I don't think you were ever really like the only was the Latias, but I think you played around the Latias just fine. Like you just make sure to was in a position where it could ever win really. So we are down to our last game, which is gonna be our co-host Mr. TDP and Rose. We're gonna be watching Rose's side because typically we don't watch the co-hosts. What was the diff? It was 5-0, but we already do have the 5-0 and higher win for the bingo. We already do have that. We're missing Draft Flex U-turn, which I still don't think we got. No, first picks were brought. We're missing High Cheerleader, which didn't happen because Great Tusk did see the field, which I think was the highest tier.
Zapdos is how many points?
Sorry, what?
Zapdos is how many points?
That's not okay. Again, people, I don't know why I have to explain this every time. It is not necessarily about how many points. It is what is the highest point, Mon.
Ah, okay.
It's the highest tier. The highest tier you have. Does it see the field? And Great Tusk did see the field, so it did. So it wasn't Cheerleader. Like I think I explain this like almost every week.
Well, maybe I'll have to say.
Yeah.
Team builder this week. Unfortunately, I'm just on a big time crunch this week. I just didn't have time to get it done. I apologize. In the future, I'll make sure to include the team builder for you guys, but let's go ahead and get right into the battle. Yo guys, it's Rose here, bringing us a brand new video for what is potentially the last video of WPF Season 5 for me.
I mean, it doesn't always have to be 18 above, because like you can bench, like if A12 had benched Great Tusk for something else, then it would have been whatever the next highest is, you know?
Because I need to win 4 or greater in this game, and I need somebody else to lose in order to make playoffs. If one or both of those things don't happen, I will not be making playoffs. We're playing for a lot here, and it's against TJP, a guy that is a solid player. Hopefully, I can continue my win streak against him because he has not beaten me. And you know what? Honestly, I'll say
so
this.
Yeah, a repeat of the same
month
months for me.
Or greater. As long as I win, that is like the big thing I would like, because I want.
No. So okay, so I definitely, so I was like kind of half helping Rose with this matchup, like more so just like if you needed any advice, I would be willing to give it. You had not brought Haxorus prior to this game at all this season.
Axorus and Iron Crown. Iron Crown, I never brought it.
Iron Crown and Haxorus has never seen the field, and Skeldritch has been there once.
Yeah, the first week.
Yeah.
Big brother, Lando, this is the lead we kind of expected.
But because sometimes I wanted to bring Skeldritch, but I was like, I will be honest, it's because I was like so scared of some stuff. I was like, nah, I should not bring it because this and that. I was like, nah, I should go safe. So I want more Arubina this season. When I started using the first 2 games, I was like, I need to go more safe to try to win and clinch my way back. So I'll be honest, that was my game plan the whole season.
See,
Play safe.
I don't understand how Gilded isn't considered safe. You know?
Well, because like sometimes I face like mons like hit on the special side, like for example, I think against Gengar's Soul Blade, I was like, it could be nice, but Gengar special goes super effective on the special side. I was like, can be a problem, but I have Umbreon at the same time can be a good combo. I was like, so yeah, like.
Let me guess, the man if he says Skull, Rest, Talk Take. I don't know, maybe, potentially.
Gonna get a light screen up. And Hydropple. Okay. Now.
And there you were wrong.
Okay, Landorus is gonna get his own
or not.
This is fine. Can I keep this around?
But yeah, Axorus for me, I think Axorus because I run some calc, and Axorus was good here. So.
Don't click slide with him. I have no reason to. Earth power. Perfect.
Yeah, it's done.
All right.
The same thing with Landorus. Like Landorus, I play like this is the second time I play with rocks. So most people like, oh yeah, you don't have Azure setters, and when I bring Landorus with rocks, they're shit. Like they don't have any ways to remove the rocks.
Ringmaster, what are you? Umbreon.
I mean, okay, so I know from Rose's perspective that wasn't a thought process. The thought process was he can't worry about that. Like he just can't worry, but like he has to essentially try and win as high and as like kind of as gung ho as possible in a sense.
10% ish. That's about what I expected. 11 to 13 was the range.
I just go hit hard and like that's it. And
well, okay, no, so that was the initial plan, but then as he like tested more and more, he figured out that it just wasn't really possible. So he ended up doing this instead, which was just like Dragon Tail with this thing, because the high travel with AV is like super difficult for you to kill.
Yeah, especially with Terra Ghost. When I see Terra Ghost, I was like in my head, I didn't say it in my video, but in my head I was like, I don't really have super effective thing for the Terra Ghost grapple. Like it was really good thing, like Umbreon, but still like Umbreon with Fall
No, that's the thing. Umbreon is not like a good. Because like that Umbreon is not like a good way to kill the Drabble fast. Like you can go do it over time, but it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, exactly. Plus you can switch, regen, and stuff like that. So.
Not fully. That's like 25-ish. That actually might be full Bizda. That actually I think is full Bizda. Light screen is gone. That is fine.
Only possible way if I had crunch on Lander.
So okay.
One.
So I want you to know, so I actually didn't watch this game live, because there's some of Rose's games I watched live. I didn't watch this game live, but as I held Rose and we talked about it a lot. If he's doing what I think he's about to do, okay.
Moonlight is fine.
I guess.
Moonlight is fine.
Okay.
I missed. Damn. That's mighty on Fortnite. It's pretty fucking unfortunate. This foul place's gonna do fucking. It's gonna do a lot. I'm at 304. There's a 60 heals me here. Do I?
Oh, by the way, if we say bad words, do you have like something happening to your channel or something?
Oh no. I mean, please don't go and become like don't go and say a bunch of crazy shit. But no, you can say like
like think fuck or whatever. Like
no, nothing. Like okay, so the general rule for videos is you don't want to do it the first minute, because it's the first minute is like that's where your channel kind of get checked, like the video gets checked, if that makes sense. Like it does get checked throughout the entire thing, but but it's the first minute is kind of what counts. But for streams, I don't think there's like much of like, again, don't be absolutely batshit insane. Let's don't be that.
Of course.
Potentially.
But I mean, I swear all the time.
This moment, like I will say something, but I just wanted to check before.
Dragon Tail this out if I don't miss again. And then sack. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sack off. So toxic is fine.
Okay, yeah, no. So here is the okay. As someone that like help Rose, I don't understand what he's doing. I don't understand. We literally told him the only scenario that this high travel has to switch out is in front of Umbreon that can click toxic. That is the one scenario you have to switch out.
As a possibility. So he's toxic.
To be honest, when I saw it didn't switch out, I was like, oh, nice. Now like this,
no, because
I can chip it.
The problem is we literally talked about it, because like as long as this doesn't get toxic, he can't kill like you TGP can't kill it, and you can just Dragon Tail over and over and over and over and get like a real like spin cycle going on.
Trial comes out.
And I cannot rapid spin the my rocks away.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
the rocks.
That's also why we went with Ghost. Is so you get spin blocked. Like it's just like. Can't believe he let it get toxic like that.
And I don't have any like boots. Like even Iron Bundle, even if I'm faster, like AV will AV Eyedropple will eat anything
Yeah, no,
from
it'll
Iron
eat
Bundle.
anything,
So.
and it just clicks Giga Drain and gets all the health back.
Sea Angel. Okay. Interesting.
All right, is it
If I
helmet?
kept my Terra Poison on
It
the
is helmet.
mana feet,
Okay, we kind of
it could have been a bit better.
I have to sack the fortress here. And
If I kept Terra Poison for mana feet, I could have like almost 1v1 the Eyedropple.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. I have to sack fortress here, get my Hydropple healthy.
But at the same time, I cannot set up in front of Eyedropple because of Dragon Tail, so...
Yeah, I didn't understand staying in either when I watched it. Yeah, no, it was like the one thing we kept saying to him is like, don't, what's it called? Get toxic. That was like the one thing he had to not do. Oh.
But I feel like sometimes when you're in the heat of the battle, like you tend to forget stuff. Like I remember
that's one of those that I would call a role play because that derails the entire strat you're going for. The fact that you let it get poisoned, it derails it completely.
Yeah, but I mean the heat of the battle, like might I forget?
It doesn't matter. It's about being able to preserve your calm. Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be able to preserve your calm.
I learned that recently. Like sometimes when something bad happens to me in the game, then when I start to like just slow down, like think, it's like unlock and like I can find a way back. And,
yeah, but you say that's when something bad happens. Nothing bad had happened to Rose. He created the bad himself. That's what I mean. Like he's just like
yeah.
This is fine.
Totally fair.
Oh, this is actually Brown.
Because like this is actually not going that bad for him. Like low key right now, it's not going that bad.
I don't know. It's just like even, like nothing bad happened outside of the toxic. I mean, before the toxic happening, it was just like even, nothing like really happened.
No, if you thought it was even beforehand, you weren't following the battle either. Then
that was a bad play by me.
You said what?
I said if you thought the battle was even before he got toxic, then I don't think you were following the game that well either.
Well, I wasn't that. I mean, I wasn't far back, and like, I don't think I was like way behind in the before you get toxic. But for sure, when I get the toxic on the Eyedropple, like the moment, not the momentum, but like the lead shift on my side.
And yeah, I also want to quickly comment on what Aquatic and Frost is saying. No, it's not burning the kitchen, like because the Rose's Hydropple set is pretty simplistic. Like it's super simplistic, but it's simplistic in being good. So it's not like burning the kitchen, because like burning the kitchen, if he had ran like physical growth Hydropples and I don't know, something like that. That's burning the kitchen, you know.
Damn, I got the crit and I got the low roll. That sucks. Okay. All right, now I can no longer die. That sucks. Umbreon kills.
If you remember, like you said, like you cannot afford to lose a mon now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because from here, like you can see, like Petron will be hard to kill. Like I have the Lenders, but he got the Shuka, and I didn't know it was Shuka. So.
Yeah, no, the Petron, yeah.
I just go this. No, I don't. I actually think I go Petronite because I want to force in Landorus.
Like, if I remember correctly, at this moment, I was like, should I sack Umbreon or switch to the Diagonal? I had a doubt here, but yeah, we'll see.
I probably should have preserved. Yeah, he's just going to get this.
Okay, so you just let it go down. That's fair.
Yeah, because my thought process after that, I was like, I don't care about, like, the Umbreon will not be able to beat the Gardevoir, can do a really good thing against the Eyedropple, and I was expecting a Specs or like a super special offensive Tornadus T, so I'm like, maybe I should let go my Eyedropple here.
And then hard into... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. He actually is just... Okay, so he expected me to switch out, which is a fair play. I don't blame him for that at all.
Okay, I'm gonna say the only reason why I went for Sludge Wave is because I didn't want to let the Tornadus get in for free. Then I was like, okay, like, he will try to predict me.
But you say that, but you also have an Iron Bundle and a Terra Steel card. Like, I think you can deal with a Tornadus. And you have a Mana Feed. Mana Feed is also generally just bulky enough.
Fucking what a
Yeah, but I was like, so in my head, I was just like, okay, like that thing can be like.
But now you exchanged your Landorus for like what 40% on a patch run.
Yeah, I know. Like it was a dumb play. I'll be honest. I know it was yeah.
I can kind of just take damage here.
I think I was just scared, to be honest. I wanted to play like a bit safe, like predict the switch on turn to this.
But how is predicting the switch playing safe?
Because like, well,
it's
how can I
not
say
playing safe. There's like the opposite.
I will rephrase what I said. I mean, like for him switching to Tornadus was like the most logical play for me, like in my head. So I was like, okay, I have to use sludge wave and not go for Earth Power. But after the game, he told me, oh yeah, it was Shuka. So I should have gone for Earth Power first, then go for sludge wave, predict the switch.
No, that's fair. Also, him getting the Malignant Poison here would have been nice, but I mean, I guess your Hexers just didn't care.
So now our season's over. Now the season's over. I should have gone hard into Gardevoir. The season's over now. I can't.
First KO for Axorus.
Now I'm just playing for the sake of playing. That is fine. I'm just playing for the sake
I think I even said it in my team building. I didn't bring it. This is the first time. I just hope to get 1 KO with it.
So I want you to know a little bit. I don't know if Rose talked about it, but a little bit of background. The Gardevoir had Vacuum Wave for like the longest time, and then it was taking off. And I don't remember the exact reason why, but it was like a reason. And then every single mock after that, and now I can see in the game, having Vacuum Wave would have just helped so much. So ultimately, he probably should have had Vacuum Wave at all times.
That's fine. So
we'll have killed the Iron Bundle. Like, imagine if Specs, I think, will have killed the Iron Bundle. We'll take care of the...
it was EV, so Vacuum Wave did exactly like 50 on the low. Like the lowest roll did 50% min.
No.
Okay, so Iron Bundle?
Bundle, yeah. It did 50% to a bundle that had Spec Crep Tornadus, if I remember correctly.
I can still win this.
The amount of HP you could afford to give bundle while still being fast on Tornadus.
I should have just gone Gardevoir. I should have.
No, I think I put it in the rest of the EVs. Because I put enough EVs to outspeed a +1 Tornadus. And the rest I put it in defense.
Yeah.
If I'm correctly, I don't remember.
Snaps out. Earthquake, it is Earthquake. Okay, maybe I could have gone. I live on 1, so I'm gonna die to the Toxic Poison. So, Ketcha kills Pax.
Wait.
I think I had the Poison Jab here. For Gardevoir. So that's why he went for Eyedropple. Because even me at first I was like...
Okay, no, I get it. So you thought it was you might Poison Jab and then... Okay. No, I kind of get it.
Earthquake, it is Earthquake. Okay, maybe I could have gone. I live on 1, so I'm gonna die to the Toxic Poison. So, Ketcha kills...
But I think I had the Earthquake, Close Combat, Scale Shot, and Swords Dance. So no Poison Jab.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean you don't need Poison Jab into a Gardevoir. Gardevoir's not like the most physically bulky. So Earthquake should be fine.
At this point, Gardevoir is still...
Yeah, that's why I caught when I was looking. I was like, oh, okay, your Swords Dance anyways do enough. Because I almost went with Iron Head. Because Eyedropple sometimes run Terra Fairy.
Yeah, I just have to go Gardevoir.
I was like, maybe I should go with the Iron Head.
You're probably speed HP, so...
And here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very sorry about that game.
Actually still does more than,
so yeah, I'm just sorry. I was like, at one point, I remember I was like, oh, maybe a Specs or Nasty Plot Tornadus can run the game from here. So I was like, you know what, like, I have to manage to be faster than the Tornadus and just have enough health.
I didn't play super well in this game. Full disclosure, I was kind of frustrated heading into this game because, let's see, before this game happened, and I'm not making excuses, I'm just explaining my mindset. Before this game happened, my PC wouldn't turn on, so I honestly thought this game wasn't going to happen. And then when I got my PC to turn on and work, my capture card stopped working. Obviously, those things are good now, but... Actually, why am I not psychic noising? Wow, you're going to get rid of the rocks, good for you. Fine. That's fine, I don't care.
So like, I understand why Rose is frustrated because like again he had to win this game pretty like big, and now it's like it's not even possible. I did explain to Rose why you rabbit spawn because we went over this as like a replay here at the end. And like you basically do it because you want to be guaranteed faster than the Tornadus, which like I understand.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason why I want it because I caught like 1 rapid spin. I like 1 point slower than the max speed Tornadus. I was like, I need 2 rapid spin, and I know the Gardevoir. It didn't feel like he got the Aurora Sphere or like Mystical Fire, because if he had Mystical Fire, I think he would have used it way before, and that would have been a lot of problem from here if you had the Mystical Fire.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, it's Post Rose again. So you're gonna see for the rest of this game.
But yeah, I know
that
like I play like the end game was like a wasn't a fun way, but
that started to really frustrate me, and I got very angry in this game.
I had to do what I had
So for the rest of
to
this
do.
game, I'm gonna keep the gameplay going, but I mean, you're gonna see my face get really frustrated, but you're not gonna hear me get frustrated. So I apologize for this portion of it. I try not to be angry because I hate being angry as a person in general. But I just got very frustrated with how the end game of this was.
Also, I will also say, so I told Rose this. I don't understand why he's not going for Shadow Ball. It might do less initially, but if he gets the sped F drop, he's going to start doing more.
So, I'm not gonna, sugarcoat it. That's just how it is. I will see you guys. Obviously, you see that I've lost to this game, which means I'm not making playoffs. I will see you guys in whatever my next league is.
And to be honest, I didn't even realize it was AV. I was like, oh, that thing is max speed F, because I was like, okay, outspeed without the rapid spin, I was still faster than the Gardevoir. So I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Like,
okay, I will say one thing. So if you don't realize this is AV, you do realize that you're just throwing, right?
no, I thought it was like max defense, max speed F and max HP, something like that.
No,
I didn't
but
thought
I'm
it
just
was
saying, with the way you're playing, you're kind of just throwing. Because if this is Calm Mind Gardevoir, it just wins.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I don't have anything else in the back that really take care of it.
Well, no, it's because you're playing as passively as you are. Like, you're just sitting there healing. Like, if he starts like Calm Minding with Vacuum Wave, he just wins.
My PC wouldn't turn
Yeah,
on, so
I
I
agree.
thought this game was gonna happen. And
I think if I saw Calm Mind, I will spam the Terra Blast still.
Yeah, no, that probably made sense.
Because after
Hey,
that, I
everyone's supposed
think,
to
oh
again.
no, even not even Manaphy could have do enough. Yeah, Calm Mind, Vacuum Wave.
I think the Gardevoir would have won the 1v1 just because it has access to Psychic Noise, so it can make it so you never heal.
But I'm faster, so I will always be able to go for the Psychic Noise. Because like,
yeah, but the Gardevoir will then at some point it will just be so much stronger that you can't beat it, because the turns you take to like rest or whatever you do, he just Calm Minds again, so you'll be like +2, but he'll be like +6, so it won't matter.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you mean if it was Calm Mind, like Calm Mind, Psychic Wave, Psychic Noise, Vacuum Wave, and whatever move at last.
Yeah, whatever. It could be like Moonblast or like whatever the last one had been. Gotta love YouTube crashing with me having to restart my phone based on connections. Oof. I mean, thankfully we're at the end of the last game. There's not that much going on. Rose unfortunately loses here to TGP. Well, I say unfortunately, that's just because Rose is my friends. I do want to see him do well.
And I get a crit. That was like too much. Like, even me, I was like, yo, why I get a crit? Like, that's not even necessary. If I remember correctly, it lit it.
But yeah,
oh no, the rocks were up.
That does do it for the last game of the season. I'm gonna be updating the fan doc real quick, and then we can take a look at standings as we head into playoffs. We can talk a bit about the playoffs, and I want to reiterate once again that there won't be any streams for the next there won't be any watch-along streams for the next 2 weeks, because we do watch the entirety of playoffs in one. Anyway, entertain the people, Mr. TGP.
So what?
I said entertain the people while I'll type this in.
Oh, so yeah, that's the end of this regular season. Bundle didn't get a lot of kills. I think he didn't even touch the field, if I remember correctly. I didn't, so kind of high tier leader.
Actually, no, that would actually probably count as high tier cheerleader, because I don't think I touched the field. And that is your highest tier, right? I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, I know I played that end game really badly, so sorry for the watchers, the viewers. But
I don't know if you played it badly. I think you played a little overly cautious, probably.
Yeah, but I think
especially because like you didn't have to win the game with any specific merit or anything. Hell, you didn't even have to win the game. Like you were already safe at that point.
I think I would have been safe, but lower in the lower in the standing.
I mean, as long as you won, you would have been number 1 seed, no matter what.
Yeah, I will be honest. Like, this is one of my best season. Like, I got the remontada. Like, went from 2 loss, then going back. So I was just, yeah, that was a good season. One of my best season overall in draft.
And that means no me as a guest because schedule doesn't work. Well, yeah, I mean, I already do have guest lines up for the finals playoff. At least, like so I reached out to them the other day, and they, as far as I can understand, we have scheduled like they will be here. So that's gonna be interesting. This is going to be the final standings that we have. So it's going to be TGP in first, myself in second. We're the only coaches that went 6-2. You know, little brush our shoulders, you know. Then we have a bunch of teams that are 5-3 and a bunch of teams that are 4-4. Like, this was a massacre here at the end. Like, Oral, Volume, and Destroyer all missing out just based purely on diff is kind of wild. Like, having 3 coaches not make it just because of diff. And I want to quickly pay attention to this one right here. One differential. Destroyer being +3 rather than +4 made the difference. If they both would have been +4, we would have had to either look at head-to-head, but I don't think they played, or we would have had to do strength of schedule. This is kind of wild.
Yes, a win against Bope. The Destroyer play against Bope, and he won against Bope.
Oh,
so
they did play, and then Destroyer would have been above, yeah. So one differential, like, basically matters so much. It's kind of wild, yeah.
Because if you remember at the end of this video, we said like, we missed playoff by one differential. It because of that, because like era is 1 point differential. So
yeah,
I'm sad, man.
I don't think that automatically means they played, but we can take a quick look. Destroy Mike. Destroy TGP. Destroy Volume. Destroy A12. Destroy. Yeah, they did play. Yeah, they're week 6. Destroy Bope. So yeah, Destroy would have been in. We can take a little bit of the Pokemon. So Terra King Gambit actually ends up being Killio, which is kind of interesting. Then we have Terra Iron Hands, and then the Terra Hydrating goddamn snuck itself in because it just had to get 4 kills at the last game. And it even snuck in front of my Enamoras, which is just like, yeah.
Yay.
Sorry, what?
I said my bundle is top 25. Yay.
But that's not the most thing to be proud of.
At least it's in the top 25.
I mean, I have both my Trabagos and my Enamoras above, so, you know, take that how you want.
Well, I have 3 months in top 25.
Yeah. That is going to make it for this stream. And once again, I will thank you to my co-host TGP for coming on. I would thank the people in the chat for being super entertaining, and thank you to both Cass, you know, not Cass's alt, and Frosty for re-upping their memberships today. It means a lot to me. And yeah, you got any final like things you want to say before we head out?
Well, see y'all in 3 weeks. Let's hope we can get beautiful matches for the playoffs. Are you talking about the playoff matchups or not now?
The problem. Well, actually, I guess so the problem is we do it the choice way, like people choose, and the doc is not set up like that, so I can't like show it. But I guess I can pull it up real quick. So you also will just have to listen real quick to what the playoff matches are, like matchups are, because like I can't show it physically, you know. So okay, wait. So we have TGP. You chose Soul Blaze. We have TGP versus Soul Blaze. I chose Bope. I play Bope, and then Skippy will take on Lars, and which means the last one is going to be A12 versus Ragged Mike. So TGP versus Soul Blaze, myself versus Bope, Skippy versus Lars, A12 versus Ragged Mike. I'll pull up the team. Whoops, I'll pull up the teams real quick so you can get like kind of a quick view of who the teams are. So TGP here going up against Soul Blaze, which is here, and then we have myself, which is here, going up against Bope, which is here, and then we have Skippy, who's here, going up going up against Lars, which is here, and the last matchup is going to be A12 going up against Mike, which is here. Oh no, I have to remember. Sorry. Like the playoffs tab is because like I would have to fill it out real quick. It's not actually. This is still from last season too, so that has to be updated real quick. I'll probably get someone to do that low key. But with that, we will be heading out for this week. I'll see you all in a couple of weeks at minimum. Well, the videos will still be going up weekly, pretty much. But we'll see you all in a couple of weeks for the final watch along streams. I might do some streams the next 2 weeks. with something else. I don't know. It depends a little bit on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I guess we're out. Peace. YouTube.
Stay liquid.